Peace to everybody in the building. We about to start in like 2 more minutes. We're going to give everybody like 2 more minutes to get in here, and we're going to get started. Peace to everybody in the building. Peace, peace, peace. Shout out to everybody in the building. Peace, peace, peace. Can y'all hear me? Is my audio good? Peace, peace, peace. Is my audio good? Peace, RS7RV. Peace, Marco Brolo. Peace, Madison. Peace, AZ. Peace, 3. Peace, all Lakers. What happened on that? I didn't watch his live stream on that. Why was it so hard to watch? Like, was he saying something bad, or just the content in general? Good evening, Jackie. Peace. But yeah, I'm gonna give it matter of fact, I think we can get started now. Shout out to everybody in the building. Family, make sure you supporting the stream any way you can. Thumbs up, liking the stream, hype points. Subscribe to the channel, hitting the bell, join the channel. You can support the stream with PayPal, Cash App, Super Thanks, Super Chat, everything. I take it all. Whole lot of ones beat a whole lot of nuns any day of the week. Also, make sure you subscribe to my second channel. It's in the pinned comment. But anyway, yeah, this situation right here about the pinned comment when I just talked about my second channel, I don't know who the person was, but shout out to the person who sent me this. Somebody sent me this. This is going to be our first video. We're going to start it off with some good news. We're going to start it off with some good news. As you can see on your screen, family, a sister was kidnapped, but she fortunately got away. She fortunately got away. She fortunately got away. So, yeah, let's get into this. But again, shout out to everybody who's on my second YouTube channel, who's participating over there, watching the videos over there, and sending me links like this. Shout out to Benevolence in the building. You serious, all LA? All Lakers? Yeah, we might have to take a look at that later. But yeah, let's get into this right now. Some good news.
Tonight, a News 12 exclusive as the 911 calls in an alleged kidnapping in Aiken County are released. Good evening. I'm Zana Halliburton.
And I'm Will Rio. Callers describe the moment they say a woman ran out of the nearby woods handcuffed. Take a listen.
Aiken County 911.
Hey, we got a girl over here running for her life.
You need to sit down, sweetie. Hey, calm down. Come on. You all right?
Deputies arrested Jonathan Willard after they say he tried to kidnap a woman and impersonated a police officer Friday morning. The victim says he came up behind her, said he was with the police, handcuffed her, and put her in the back of a green metallic Cadillac. She says he took her phone, social security card, and more, claiming to take her to the police station. Deputies say instead he pulled into a driveway and got out to look through the trunk. That's
Everybody, I'm saying this now, you do not have to get into a unmarked police car. If a police officer, a real police officer who is in plain clothes ever tries to put you under arrest, you have a right to not be under arrest and get in any unmarked car. They have to call a uniformed police officer to put you into a patrol car. You do not have to let a cop handcuff you and put you in an unmarked vehicle. You have a right to request a patrol car come pick you up.
when the victim was able to escape and flag down help from a passing truck driver.
And tonight, your senior investigative reporter, Liz Owens, is live from our newsroom after speaking to one of those witnesses. Liz.
Divine delayed timing. Those are the words Anthony Moore said that led him to being at the right place at the right time.
Aiken County 911.
Hey, we got a girl over here running for her life.
So I believe God held me up with those preceding things to be at that appointed place at that time with that dash cam.
Anthony Moore spends a lot of time on the road. He's on the road now, sharing the story behind the video.
Had to have been around close to break of daylight, 7 o'clock, somewhere close to that area.
He was driving along Williston Road when suddenly a young woman ran out near Boggy Gut Road.
But she would run on one side of the road, try to run over there, run to the other side of the road, try to run over there. She said, help me, help me, help me. He's trying to kidnap me.
Investigators later identified the driver as 39-year-old Jonathan Willard of New Ellington.
So when she got to my side of my door, he pulled up beside and said, I'm law enforcement. He didn't show me the badge. He just held it up. Just held it up sideways. And he said, I'm with law enforcement. And she just jumped out of my car. She said, no, I didn't. You trying to kidnap me.
Another driver stopped to help, calling 911 as he walked up.
That man trying to run her over? Trying to run her over when I came up. Right now. I'm on the phone with the cops now. Yeah, the handcuffs on her.
You can't be legit because
Hell no, he's in a damn white Cadillac, right?
Anthony says the Cadillac took off, leaving the young woman with them on the roadside.
Here, you want to come sit on this little hill right here? You need to sit down. I'm afraid you're going to pass out. I wish I had a way to get these damn things off of you.
Can she remember what he was
Oh,
wearing?
I got him. I got the handcuffs off.
And I said, do you have a phone? And can we call somebody other than 911? And they sending the cops and the rescue squad. She said, he has my phone and my diploma. I said, your diploma? She said, yes, I just graduated yesterday. And she was just frantic. She wasn't talking like I'm talking to you now.
The young woman told dispatch she wanted to stay at her dad's house after graduating on Thursday. She was walking home to her mom's the next morning when a greenish-white Cadillac DeVille stopped her near the corner of Banks Mill Road and Club Drive.
That's why you got to always be vigilant, family. You got to always be vigilant. Shout out to this brother for being vigilant and seeing something wasn't right. And when the guy tried to come to the vehicle and said, oh, I'm police, hand her over, he was like, nah. That's what, and that saved his sister's life right here, him doing that. Because I have no doubt in my mind he was going to assault her and unalive her. I have no doubt in my mind. Shout out to this driver. And that's why you got to walk your family home too. Don't let your family just be walking home by themselves. It don't take nothing to walk your family home.
She said that car came out of some kind of apartments on the road where she was walking. And he ran up to her and said, I'm with the cops. And I got to take you in. Handcuffed and threw in the back seat. I said, well, and I said, where was this? She said, way on North Aiken side. I said, and he brought you way out here? She said, yeah, and he pulled in that road. And she said, he left his door open, and when he was fumbling around in the trunk. And that's when I jumped out of the car and ran out in the highway. That's when I saw it.
When Anthony isn't behind the wheel, he's behind the pulpit.
Delayed divine timing. Because God has an appointed place for us to be at an appointed time. When you are expecting things to happen, consider the things that God may be doing in your life or holding you up for. Standing in line at the grocery store and you in a hurry. Why are so many people in that lane today? Could be because God is holding you up for something. Holding you up to save your life, or maybe you're going to be in place to save somebody else's life.
Investigators
Amen to that. Amen to that.
found and arrested Jonathan Willard the following day. He's in jail now, charged with impersonating a law enforcement officer and kidnapping.
Just a wild situation, and to watch that video and hear that witnesses breakdown of everything that happened. I mean, it's a scary situation. I can only imagine what's going through her mind after all of this.
It's just incredible. And to have Anthony Moore reach out and tell us what happened and share his side of the story. I mean, the timing it takes for him to be where he was when all of this happened is just incredible. He says God put him in the right place at the right time, and he likely could have saved her life that day too.
Absolutely. And we are thinking of her right now because that's a traumatic situation. Yeah. Remember, Aiken County deputies are asking you to call them if you had any similar incidents or interactions with Willard.
Yes, thank God that the bro.
The granite tower is polarized.
Thank God the bro was there where he was supposed to be. Yeah, the guy's white. You ain't see the picture of him? Yep. He's white. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Amen. Amen to that. Yeah. I'm glad she got away too. I'm glad that he left that door open, and I'm glad she saw something wasn't right and she popped right out that door. And you're right about that. Tariq will probably try to blame black immigrants for this. But oh look, Fahima in the building. Shout out to you, Fahima. Thanks for the fire emoji. We go on to the next video. This video was sent to me by Fahima. This is Tariq somehow blaming black immigrants yet again for something that got to do with reparations. Magically not talking about Trump saying black people don't deserve reparations. He not talking about Ed, what is his name? Ed Blum? I think that's his name. Ed Blum suing in court to try to keep black people from getting reparations. No mention of that. But look at him right here talking about black immigrants are trying to derail reparations when reparations are not happening. How can you derail something that's not happening? And yes, he would have blamed the Democrats if he could too. But yeah, let's get into this. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building.
It's already up and it's stuck, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. So you might as well pay respect to it. Now what you see, family, now what you see is if y'all were tuning in last night, now it's getting, people are trying to cosplay full on now. So we don't want folks to do that. Just like the woman last night called up, can I be FBA? And she's Jamaican. Like, no, ma'am.
I heard about a video like that. I don't know if that was true or not, but hopefully that didn't actually happen.
No, you're from a different lineage, man. We see a lot of that. Rohan, all that. I want to be FBA. No, you're from a different lineage. That's okay. There's us saying we're foundational Black American. We're not saying that to denigrate you. They feel like they're being denigrated when they can't latch on to it. No. And we can't have all these non-FBAs latching on to our lineage because it's too many covert bad actors out there. You understand? Because they come around us and what do they start doing? Just like old girl yesterday. What did she do? We ain't gonna get reparations. Why we keep talking about reparations and we know we ain't gonna get it? We ain't gonna get nothing. We need to stop. We need to let.
Nah, that ain't it, Tariq. That ain't it, because y'all not getting reparations. Again, the Supreme Court is 6-3, conservative. Right now, as we speak, Ed Blum is suing in court to stop all reparations. That all the local reparations and state reparations that people are talking about, suing in court to stop all that. And they're either going to drop it or they're going to go all the way to the Supreme Court and he's going to win. And you got Trump, the current president, who is anti-reparations. So yeah, ain't no reparations coming. Y'all blew that. That's over. That's a wrap.
No. That's why we have to delineate right there. Let me tell y'all something. Family, I want y'all to go back and listen to the broadcast from last night. I'm posting it up on my channel tomorrow. That's a real-time example on why delineation is so very important. Dude, last night a Jamaican lady called in, and boy, she was speaking a lot of French. We built Black Wall Street, and we did it. We in the civil rights. We had to. Hey, we got to pump your brakes, beloved. There's no we now, no disrespect. But if the police pull me over, no, we don't do all that. No.
Tariq just did that the other day. When we watched Tariq react to the child situation, he just mentioned Akai Gurley and talked about yeah, even though he's Caribbean, he's black like us, and the racists don't care about that. They just saw black and they just did what they did. Look at this dude. He got a chicken butt mouth. Shout out to the Mad Hat Doctor. What is a chicken butt? For all you don't know, a chicken only got one hole. It pees out that hole, it poops out that hole, and it lay eggs out that hole. When a chicken squat down, you never know what's gonna come out that hole. And that's Tariq's mouth. You literally was just yesterday talking that we all black stuff. After the situation with that racist child and the young brother, rest in peace, Cypress. You was just talking that we all black, they don't care, they just see black and they attack. You was just talking that, Tariq. Now magically, we back to, oh, that don't matter, we not the same lineage. Chicken butt mouth. You never know what's gonna come out this dude mouth. You never know.
No. Let's stop the French. No. Ma'am, you are from a different lineage. Oh, y'all think y'all better than us. It gets into all of that stuff. Ma'am, we have a different lineage. That's okay. We're from a different lineage. All that police bullshit. Oh, there's the police booting. Stop it.
He literally was saying that yesterday. He literally said that yesterday. Yeah, I like my brain mouth the bus. We just started and my brain is about to explode. I can't believe this. He just said this yesterday. And also what's busting my brain, he using the word lineage wrong. Lineage is like a 5th, 6th grade word, Tariq. 5th grade, 6th grade word.
Because our lineage isn't contingent upon us getting pulled over by the damn police. We're still going to be foundational Black American. But I want y'all to understand why the tethers come around us trying to downplay reparations, talking about we shouldn't try to get it. Y'all notice that?
Oh yeah, tether is a slur. Remember, tether is a slur.
And they've always done that. Every time we talk about reparations, all of a sudden somebody would come along talking about, man, we need to chill. You think these white people is gonna give us something? Man, these people have done us wrong for so long. You think they is gonna give us reparations? We need to stop. We should have been saying, hey man, where are you from?
Again, Tariq, when are you going to get the reparations? When are you going to get the reparations? You keep talking about people derailing something that's not on the table. It's not on the table. I can't derail something that's not on the table. That's not, matter of fact, you can't derail something that's not even on track. Where's reparations on track at? Where's it on track for reparations to be happening? For somebody to be trying to derail it? It's not. Like, reparations is officially a dead issue. Dead issue. If you still talking about reparations, like you're a bozo, you're a dweeb. Like again, let me rephrase that. If you're talking about reparations, like on the federal level, when you think it's right around the corner. So if you're talking about reparations and you think it's right around the corner, it's going to happen any day now. We just got to keep attacking the Democrats and we're going to get reparations. You're a bozo. You're a dweeb. You're a lame. You basically a goofy who effectively stopped learning in the 3rd grade and didn't make it out the 9th grade. I promise you.
We should have been saying that a long time ago, because when we start saying, hey man, where are you from? We found out that these people were tethers. See, when they tether onto a lineage, the goal is to keep the definition of Black in America completely monolithic.
Shout out to RS7RV for the $199. Whole lot of ones beat a whole lot of nuns. Thank you for that donation, for setting it off tonight. Yeah, he's just saying something to keep people donating. Like he's just, and now he's about to go in with the chicken butt mouth even more, because now he's about to say, oh, they just want to keep Black vague. Tariq did a whole live stream saying that you can't gatekeep Blackness. He did a whole live stream before saying that Black American means anybody Black in America. That's why he had to put the foundational on Black American, to be Pacific. Now he's got to say Blackness is only for FBA. Whatever he wants, like, it's just whatever.
All right. See, if we as foundational Black Americans, when we secure lineage-based reparations, family, that forces the government and institutions to legally distinguish foundational Black Americans from voluntary immigrants.
No, it doesn't. And you're not going to secure it. Because again, did that force the government to recognize the difference between Japanese people? Because when Japanese people got reparations, there were 3 different types of Japanese people in America at that time. Japanese people who moved to America after World War II, Japanese people who were here during World War II but did not end up in an internment camp, and Japanese people who were here during World War II but did end up in an internment camp. The ones who ended up in an internment camp and got reparations, they don't have a legal designation separating them from other Japanese people. Like, you just be saying stuff. Like, who takes this serious?
So that's why they discourage reparations talk, because they know, family, formalized FBA designation, that threatens their ability to slide in under the umbrella and siphon off of affirmative action, diversity programs, civil rights resources that were specifically created for foundational Black Americans and our historic marginalization.
That is a lie. That is a lie. First of all, civil rights and all that stuff was not created just for Black people in America. Native Black Americans. It was not. That's a lie. 2, that nobody's leeching off of anything. And what else did he say? He said something else stupid. That is like, what, it's going to force the government to recognize y'all? No, it's not. You just be saying stuff. Like, people think this sounds smart. Like, there are adults that think Tariq is like really sounding smart. Like, oh no, Black immigrants are scared because if we delineate, then they can't leech off of us. You do know Black immigrants are doing just fine in America, right? There is no leeching going on. In fact, we are watching the Trump administration eviscerate the Black middle class as we speak, which you have not spoken on. He's eviscerating it as we speak. Like, I think you tried to retweet somebody when they talked about all the Black men who got fired because you was doing some gender war nonsense. But yeah, it's being eviscerated. And you know who those people are being eviscerated by it? Mainly Native Black Americans. That's the ones who are being eviscerated. Because a lot of our people got into the middle class via the federal government. Most Black immigrants didn't get into the middle class via the federal government. So who's being hurt more? Who's losing more by what's going on right now? You talking about some nonsense about some reparations that's not coming and some civil rights protections, which Trump is doing away with right now. He's doing away with that. You talking about DEI. DEI is gone. What DEI? What civil rights protections? What anything? That stuff gone. Not even paying attention.
That's why they're always in our mix talking about what we ain't gonna get and we need to stop. You understand that, family? That's why we have to delineate. See, there's also a fear of foundational Black American economic dominance too. Right now, these people understand the social hierarchy that the dominant society encourages, which places the immigrants in a favored minority model position over us. They know if we receive, as foundational Black Americans, a massive injection of capital and land through reparations, we are going to become immediately an undisputed economic power. You understand? They know that. So a lot of these tethers are motivated by fear. They don't want to see us.
Why would Black people in America, Native Black Americans, becoming, because we're not saying foundational Black American, because that's a group you made up. Why would Black immigrants be afraid to see us get a bag? So it's only Black immigrants who are afraid to see us get a bag. That's why they're the ones trying to derail reparations. So Asians are not afraid to see us get a bag. White people not afraid to see us get a bag. Latinos are not afraid to see us get a bag. Arabs, Mexicans, Indians, you name it. They're not afraid to see us get a bag. but the black immigrants are afraid to see us get a bag. Shout out to Q Don in the building for the 5. Brother, am I saying your name right? Is it Q Don? Q Don 7? Let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right.
Elevated to a position where we have all of that financial leverage and control in these institutions like that. So in all of that, we need to stop begging. Oh, let's stop begging. Man, that's a projection and a smokescreen. Look, we're pursuing a legal historic claim against the U.S. government for unpaid labor and constitutional violations. That's not begging. We're owed the debt. We want what's owed. We ain't fleeing. We ain't giving up and just throwing.
No, that is begging. If you got to keep asking somebody to give you something that they owe you and they not giving it to you and they telling you they not giving it to you, then you're begging. You're begging. Just like people was begging Debo for that bike back. Saw begging Debo for that bike back. And he said, what bike? That's what Trump is doing to y'all now. What reparations? Y'all ain't owe no reparations. Slavery was legal. You heard that, right? You heard that. Oh, you said K-Don? All right, K-Don it is. Shout out to K-Don for that 5 again. For setting it off for himself with the 5. Yeah, let's get back to this.
Throwing up the towel and fleeing. All that begging shit. When they start that begging talk, that's to shame us into silence because they had to beg for a green card to get the hell out of their damn homeland. They had to beg for a visa, grant, immigration policies, all that stuff. So they project that onto us. Yeah. And also, these people want to maintain academic and political gatekeeping. See, a lot of these people from these backgrounds, they've been positioned by the dominant society to act as safe leaders, intellectuals, and gatekeepers of Black America in academia and politics. That's why they keep elevating these people into political positions, and then they get in these positions and get to scamming. Yeah, just like them Haitian politicians. That one Haitian woman down there in Florida, when she was.
Now he's claiming that that Black immigrants are getting in positions of power. So the white man is putting Black immigrants in a position of power because they safe, but he also throwing them in jail because they scamming. Like, come on, Tariq, you got to stop. You got to stop this. Like, come on now. Like, this is not it. And what about all the Black politicians that got locked up for scamming? Like, you used to live in Detroit. How many Detroit Black politicians are in jail right now? Or in that surrounding area? Exactly. Ready, 1, 2, go. Word salad. He just be saying stuff, trying to sound intelligent. Thank you for the fire emojis, Afro royalty. Yep. Shout out to Haiti. First queen of Black liberation. Haiti's the first queen of Black liberation. And also, Haiti is where Black pride came from. Like, they don't want to discuss that. Black pride in America started with Haiti. But they don't want to get into that, though. Yeah, let's keep it going.
Running for office, boy, she was Haitian. Oh, shout out to Haiti. Oh, I got to help my fellow Haitian immigrants. I'm the first Haitian in this position. Oh, she was screaming Haiti. And then when she got caught finessing all that damn money, all of a sudden, oh, look how they doing the Black community. Oh, you see how they doing us? We got to do something, Black community. Oh, she starts speaking French. Man, you see what they doing to us, and we as the Black community got to stand up. No. Sac passe, ma boule. No. Ooh, no, ma'am, you're Haitian. All that scamming you were doing is on Haiti. We weren't benefiting from your scam, so don't bring that shit to us. No, ma'am. Do not bring that to us, ma'am. Come on.
I don't know if he would. Most likely he wouldn't. Or if he would, he matter of fact, he wouldn't. And he would be like, well, we don't need to ask him because he's a Republican. He don't owe us nothing. The Democrats owe us. That's what he would say. If you want to be real, shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all supporting the stream any way y'all can. Hit that reaction heart, anything, family. All that support is necessary. I'm out the algorithm. Help put me back in the algorithm with your support.
On. We ain't playing that game at all. You see? But they know that they don't qualify for reparations, so they have this zero.
Wait, time out. Shout out to you again, Fahima. I think I saw something about the FBA bozos attacking Tom, even though, again, I think he's for reparations. But again, he's a Democrat and they're gonna attack him, and then whatever he says is magically not gonna be good enough. That's why we knew reparations was always a ploy just to attack the Democrats. That's all it is. Because you damned if you against it, you damned if you for it. You damn, regardless. It's going to be, oh, that's not enough money. Oh, you're not moving fast enough. Oh, this, oh, that. Like, come on. Disgusting. Disgusting. Shout out to everybody in the building. Oh, I've been faced that, Jackie. I only do this for the edification of the people, to make sure people understand that Tariq is a bigot. Tariq is a bozo. He is not to be taken serious. His FBA movement is trash. It's a hate cult. That's the only reason I do this. So make it clear, because people be acting like they don't understand that. Well, I'm going to make it clear for you right now. That's how I'm treating the people who come around and be like, well, is Tariq really a part of a hate cult? Yeah, he is. I'm going to make it clear for you right now. That's all we got to do. We're going to make it clear. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Some mentality. They believe if the U.S. government allocates trillions of dollars in tangibles to foundational Black Americans, there's going to be fewer resources, fewer grants, fewer opportunities for them. And they understand their buffer position. They understand that the white tea supremacist elevates them in certain positions to stop us from going for the gusto and getting what we're supposed to get. These people understand what their position is. That's why they keep throwing us a Kamala and an Obama and a Westmore. They know that these people are going to try to...
Shout out to Obama, most accomplished Black man in American history. Shout out to Kamala Harris, most accomplished Black woman in American history. Shout out to Governor Westmore, who's actually a native Black American, whose family goes all the way back to the pre-Revolutionary War. I said pre-Revolutionary War. They was here before the Revolutionary War. He got an ancestor who fought in the American Revolutionary War, a Black ancestor. But somehow, because Tariq doesn't like his politics and he's half Jamaican, Tariq says he's a tether and he's not FBA, even though on his website it says you can be half Black immigrant and be FBA, which I told people was a lie, and he demonstrated that that's a lie every time he talks. He just demonstrated it was a lie right now.
Press.
The only half FBAs are if you half white. Then if you half white and half Black, then you could be FBA. Otherwise than that, no, you can't be FBA.
Any type of real movement for tangible resources for our lineage. This is why they start getting all of them FBA politicians out the paint. The Marion Barrys and the Harold Washingtons and the Coleman Youngs and the Maynard Jacksons and people like that.
Mayor Barry, the dude who was smoking crack?
You understand? The people who were standing on lineage business, looking out for the community. They're like, oh, no. We gotta get some foreigners who's not going to have a camaraderie with the Black community like that. They're going to do our bidding. Because they know FBA politicians, you're going to, for the most part, many of them, and we got the sellout class, but many of them will stump for the community.
So if many of the FBA politicians would storm for the community, and we know many of the FBA politicians are Democrats, why will you attack the Democrats? Because if the Democrats lose power, then doesn't that mean the Black politicians lose power, which means they can't stomp for the community as effectively? Like, this dude don't even know what he's saying. He doesn't even know what he's saying. He's just talking. Yes, Mackenzie, they said Drake is not FBA. Thank you for the fire emojis. Like, yeah, come on. This is ridiculous. Like, this is nonsense. I don't know who they think they are to talk about Obama. Like sending Obama, like, what do you like? I don't know. I don't get it. Exactly. They're gonna attack her before she even, whether if she by her running they're gonna be attacking her. They're gonna do the same thing they did to Stacey Abrams. Yep, his butt buddy failed miserably.
If you come from the lineage, because you have relatives, you have grandkids or uncles or nieces and nephews. What was our guy up in Flint, Michigan? Why am I having a brain fart? Y'all know my brother who was giving them hell up in Flint. What was our brother's name up in Flint? Boy, he was from there. He was an FBA from that community. Eric Mays. Yep, the legendary Eric Mays. Eric Mays would give them people the blues up there. Eric Mays was hell on them because he didn't like what they were doing with the water. He didn't like what they were doing with the resources. He would give them hell. Eric Mays, that's a legend. They don't like them Eric Mays types who goes up there and stands on business for the people. Yeah. They don't like that. So
why wasn't you supporting these politicians? Or why don't you have a pack to back these politicians who are standing on quote unquote business? Family, somebody hit me on the Cash App. If you want to be seen, the person who wrote me on the Cash App, just type in the comment section and say it was me, and I'll shout you out. But normally when people shout me out on the Cash App, I don't say their name because a lot of people who hit me on the Cash App don't want their name to be said or the PayPal. But I got it, and salute to you. You donated twice. I got it. Salute to you. Much appreciated. The link also, family, if you want to contribute to that way, is in the pinned comment above in the comment section.
Oh, they hated him. I love TikTok Shop. Yeah. So yeah, they like to put a bunch of tethers in these positions now. But he was funny. He would go off on them people. Eric Mays was hilarious. Yes, he was a rider. All right. Let me see. Who is this? Felicia. Let me get a bunch of y'all in here. There's a lot of ladies in here. What's up, ladies? What y'all about? A lot of ladies in here watching. I see y'all ladies. I see y'all. All y'all ladies up in here. Let's get, what's your name? Dani? I can't see shit. What's her name? With the D. Start with the D. All right. Her name starts with the D. What's up, ma'am?
Dontania.
Dontania. How are you, Dontania?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am good. You want to hop on camera this time?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay. Yeah.
We're not doing all this. Let's put him in. Let's put him in double speed. You got about 30 seconds to make sense.
Okay, that wig is wigging the way. What's that sound?
Wigging, huh?
What's that sound in the back there? What's that?
What's on here?
I'm hearing like some kind of feedback.
I don't know.
Now, what city you in here?
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay, so what's on your mind?
Nothing really. I talked to you. This is my third time talking to you. Remember I talked to you the first time, and I told you I had a Haitian baby father. You talking about my baby head might look funny.
No, I asked if this little hairline is cool.
I told you my aunt right before she passed. She said, "Oh, you can tell I was visiting her." Now, mind you, my aunt was in hospice at this time. She said, "Oh, you can tell your baby African. Look at her head." I said, "Aunt Merle, my baby African. She Haitian." She said, "Same thing."
Oh, let's bring that back a little bit. We think we got something interesting.
What's on your mind?
Nothing really. I talked to you. This is like my third time talking to you. Remember I talked to you the first time, and I told you I had a Haitian baby father. You talking about my baby head might look funny.
No, I asked if his little hairline is cool.
And I told you my aunt right before.
Look at that. This is crazy. You talking down on your own kid's father and your own kid. You letting people make fun of your own kids. Like, these people is crazy. They're like, it's like that's why I said the FBA cult, they brain is soup. You can't trust none of them. You can't trust none of them. They brains is soup, bro. Their brains is soup. Yeah, Tariq is gonna say they not FBA too, just like he said people from Liberia are not FBA. But like, yeah, it's stupidity. It's not really a lineage. It's not an ethnicity. It's not a lineage. It's not a heritage. It's not nothing. FBA is just a cult that he made up, he owns, and he gets money off of. That's it. It's a white nationalist psyop. That's it. It's too many ways to debunk it. It's too many ways.
before she passed, she said, "Oh, you could tell I was visiting her." Now, mind you, my aunt was in hospice at this time. She said, "Oh, you could tell your baby African. Look at her head." I said, "Aunt Merlin, my baby ain't African. She Haitian." She said, "Same thing." I said, "Lord have mercy. You on your deathbed talk about my baby, Lord." But I was born in LA. I was born in LA, but I have.
Yes, many people fled to Canada, and they said they're not FBA too because they left America. Remember, Tariq even tried to say Harriet Tubman was an FBA. Yes, Tariq tried to say Harriet Tubman was an FBA. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember when I went over that video with Tariq talking about Harriet Tubman not being FBA? Yeah. Let's keep it going.
I've been there since I was a kid, but I was raised in upstate New York.
Okay.
And I was telling my cousin, God bless her, she was out there. I said, yeah. I said, but I wouldn't have been in no gang like you. I would have been like a valley girl, like the girl you just had up here. She said, girl, your mama and daddy lived in the jungle. You wouldn't have been no valley girl.
Yeah, your ass would have been a damn black
I don't know no jungle. Yeah. But yeah, I was born in LA, raised in upstate New York, Rochester, New York, and Atlanta's always been a second home. But
yeah, many fled to the Dominican Republic, also to Cuba. Remember, Taz, the goat meat, Nyla, his wife, she's a descendant of African Americans who went to Cuba. She's a direct descendant of those people, and she just came back to America. Also to Haiti. Like I don't know if Tariq and these other bozos know this, because I brought this point up to them before. They know, but they don't care. That African Americans have their own diaspora. In Canada, in the UK, I think the UK one is basically faded. Sierra Leone, Liberia, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Trinidad, Cuba, Mexico, and I think the Bahamas too.
Yeah, y'all leave them foreign men alone. I know sometimes you get sick of these niggas.
Now let's leave foreign men alone. After you done got pregnant and had a baby. Oh man, you can't make this up. That's why I said this is dangerous. These people are dangerous. Stupid people are dangerous in large numbers. These bozos are dangerous. They haven't got active in the street yet, but they are dangerous. Oh yeah, so I was right about that. And people say Mexico. Yes, Mexico. Mexico too. Yeah, let's keep it going. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Negroes in the States, but leave them alone, y'all. Leave them alone.
Oh, Lord. All right, Dan. Thank you so much for that feedback. That feedback is a beast, boy. Yeah, every time I speak, there's that weird feedback. I don't know what that is. Oh, man. All right, we get one more? I ain't going to be on here too long. What time is it? I ain't going to be.
Oh, I didn't even know that. You said something. I got to look into that, Mackenzie. You said someone went to India. I'll look into that. Because we might have a black diaspora in what you call it, India. No, she just want to clout chase behind Tariq. That's it. Like just a weirdo. But anyway, Leah, let's keep it going.
They're here too long. All right, let me see. Y'all raise the hands. Let's get hot scalding coffee, right? That's your name, bro? Hot scalding coffee. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's happening, Tariq?
Hey, brother, how are you?
Good. I've been rocking with you since 2013.
Love that.
Yeah. I'm originally from Chicago. Shout out to 71st Street, Emmett Till Road.
Oh yeah.
83rd Crandon, 60617. But yeah. I live in Nashville right now.
Oh, so I didn't know that. I didn't know black people I got a lot of things I got to look up. Because we count in Japan, some just took the words out of my mouth. Vietnam too, and I guess the Philippines too. Vietnam, the Philippines, and Japan too. All right, so cool. I know for a fact Vietnam, and I know for a fact the Philippines. But I got to look into India and Japan. And if also we count it like that, then we got to also count Germany. Germany, I know for a fact. But yeah, let's keep going.
Actually been here since 1992.
Oh wow.
Since I was a little 7 years old boy. But yeah, man. Yeah, I just want to tell you, man. Don't write Nashville off. Don't write the black folks in Nashville off. We got a rich history here, man.
Oh.
And that Chump the Builder, Chump the Bussy Lover, whatever you want to call him. He didn't go in the trenches. He didn't go.
Oh man, somebody begging Tariq for his approval. This is a grown man calling in Tariq shows to beg him for approval, talking about, please, Tariq, don't write Nashville off. Like Tariq got the power to write Nashville off. Like, come on now.
J.C. Napier, where I live, North Nashville, Jefferson Street, where was it Meharry, TSU, Tennessee State University, Fisk is. No, he didn't dare go there. And that gas station he got sort of hemmed up at was in the hood. I work just like a
No, Mackenzie, I'm not talking about that one. We talking about a black American diaspora. We talking about all those half black, half German kids that was born after World War II. We talking about them because we're not talking about just all the black people in Germany. We talking about that.
Mile or two up the street from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exit 87.
So what jail is he in? What jail do they have Chud in right now?
Well, from what I understand, that's way up in Clarksville, Tennessee. I don't spend a whole lot of time up there. That's like 50 miles away from there, just before you get to Kentucky.
So let me ask you this: since you know the area, I don't know I've done a lecture in Nashville before, and they very lovely people.
Yeah.
Did you go to it when I was up there?
No, I wasn't able to go to it, unfortunately. But yeah, I remember when you did it.
I said the Philippines, AZ. And look at this. Now you love the people of Nashville when you reminisce on how you got a bag from them. And now you asking this guy, was he there? So now that's going to determine how you treat him. Like, oh, were you at the lecture? Did you give me a bag?
I remember when you did up there at the Gentry Center.
Yes.
I live not too far from there.
Yes, indeed. It showed me a lot of love. Let me ask, if we were to go up there to do like a rally up there, like a speaking engagement, bring some of the family out there to just really have everybody come out, what would be a good area to do it out there? I would like something outside. Like what would be a good area in your opinion?
And then
Tariq trying to get a bag, go Chud the Builder. He gonna throw an event that people gotta pay to get made and gotta pay to attend, while he gonna just talk about nonsense. Oh, we got a new event coming.
Nashville, I would say the public square. It's right smack dab in the middle of downtown Nashville, around I want to say what is that? Oh God.
I think Italy too. You might be right about that. Italy too. Yes. Yeah, we said Vietnam, but yeah, we didn't say Thailand. Shout out to Lord of Slaughter in the building. Red, black, and green. You already know. Yes. A new FBA march that people got to pay to attend.
Probably 2nd Avenue.
Okay.
2nd Avenue North, just a little bit north of Commerce, Broadway's big old courthouse.
Okay.
Yeah, it's around. And also one thing, man. I want to encourage you to come to the TSU homecoming parade, the annual homecoming parade that we have here. If you want to see a whole bunch of black people doing.
You already know BYB. Everybody, make sure y'all tune in on Monday. BYB's Mondays. You already know. Thank you for the fire emojis. Let's keep this going.
Doing nice things, constructive things, and some hood black folk too. But yeah, the TSU homecoming parade along Jefferson Street.
Okay, I got to look into that. Yeah. When is it?
It kind of varies, but it's usually between September and November.
Okay, all right,
every year.
Keep me posted on it, man. Keep me posted. Good looking out, brother. Thank you. Oh yeah, yeah. I love stuff like that.
So this guy basically begged Tariq to not write Nashville off. What a bozo and a dweeb. Like, you can't make this up. You got grown men calling in and begging Tariq to not write off their whole city. Like, Tariq got the power to do that. Shout out to That's So Amazing. 1814 for the 5. Salute. Thank you for coming through. Salute. with all that support. Let me see somebody. Let me see. Yeah, but Tariq don't care about actual black history. You think anybody who cares or knows any actual black history would actually be a part of FBA? No. No, God, no. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, there might be a black American diaspora in the UK too, but it's like I think it's pretty much got faded, but it might be there. Who knows? Who knows? Oh yeah, I forgot about Brazil. There might be one in Brazil too, but yeah. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's keep this going.
Yeah, I'm there. I like going to stuff like that. I like all facets of black life. I love all of it. That's the thing with me. I can do it all. He said the hood shit don't. I'm man shoes in New Orleans. Like, I ran into Tariq. Which one played the mermaid? I saw her up there.
Yeah, I wanted to I want to say first, rest in peace, Cyrus. The good little brother that lost his life.
Right.
Yeah, I wanted to know, since the Democrats not in office, are you tapped in with the Republicans?
No, I don't do nothing with the Republicans.
Yeah, wouldn't you think that's a great idea? Because I remember you said, Trump is not doing nothing to hurt FBA, right? So I was wondering, wouldn't it make sense for them to write a anti-FBA bill or, push for reparations if Trump is really not harming FBA like you said?
Watch, Tariq about to ask him, so where you from? Where your family from? Because he's asking Tariq a question. If you're saying Trump is not hurting FBA and Trump is in office, why don't you go reach out to Trump? I know the question is coming. It's coming. I'm happy I fast forward to this. It's coming.
Right. Wouldn't it make sense since they got the House, the Senate, and Trump is in office, he's a Republican, wouldn't that make more sense for you? Instead of, bashing Democrats all day, you could just, go to the Republicans and say, hey, since y'all really rock with FBA, we're not Democratic shills, as you say. Write us a bill. Why would they do that? Anti-FBA bill.
But we're not their constituency. We didn't get them, and we didn't vote for them. They have a whole bunch of white supremacists and Hispanics who put them in office. We didn't.
Exactly. The dude to say anti-FBA, he means to say anti-black crime bill or whatever Tariq be saying. He say anti-hate black crime bill or whatever the stupidness Tariq be talking about. That's what he meant to say, not anti-FBA. And Tariq, I thought that black people especially black men made the Democrats lose. And we made them lose because we were mad because they didn't do reparations. And we're going to keep making them lose until they do reparations. Now you're saying it was a bunch of racist white people and Latinos who put Trump in office. See, can't keep your story straight. Now, I know it's coming. You're going to ask the guy where his family from. I know it's coming. I have not seen this video previously, but I know it's coming.
Vote for them. So their thing is, why would we do something for you? You didn't even vote for us, which we didn't. But we voted majority for the damn Democrats, and they're sitting up here telling us what they can't do for us. You see?
Yeah, but this is a gateway to, build a bridge with the Republicans. Say, hey, you know what? We've been voting Democrat for 60 years. We haven't gotten nothing out the deal. Let's extend the olive branch. You could write us an anti-FBA bill. Get us reparations. We're both anti-immigrant. So we could have, we could benefit off each other. Wouldn't that make more sense than bashing the Democrats all day? Going to the Republicans and say, hey, give us an anti-FBA.
No. It's not that we bash y'all all day.
I'm not a Democrat.
Y'all sit up here and try to shame us all the damn time. And y'all send fat ass Roland and all these people to curse at us if we don't support y'all stupid asses. That's the problem. The Republicans ain't doing that. The Republicans ain't trying to shame us.
Tariq getting hot. He getting hot. And the guy just said he's not a Democrat, but Tariq's still talking to him like he's a Democrat. He got to go with the playbook. He got to go with the playbook. You said the dude is trolling Tariq? Hopefully so. Yeah, because we already know that. Like Tariq voted for Trump, the bozo. Exactly. Shout out to Vegeta in the builder. Oh, shout out to Diasporian for coming through with the 5. Diasporian is also a member of the channel. Family, you can join the channel and become a member.
And telling us we're Russian bots and all of this, and we're violating the civil rights movement if we don't sit there and support these idiots. The Democrats are doing this. Y'all send these tethers out here to yell and curse at us all the time. They send a bunch of sassy punks.
Oh, we got to get rid of you, bozo. But you, another thing, you notice Tariq keeps saying the word punk, right? Because that's like the new thing, the way to call somebody gay. Because you know, punk mean gay. Like a lot of old people used to back in the day, like, oh, he's a punk, he's a punk, he's a punk. Well, I guess people started trying to say punk the way the people in, like, I think New Orleans say punk. So that's the new way to say it. But I know Tariq is hip to that because Tariq is a part of the LGBTQ community, allegedly. He's a part of that community. That's why he's always hip to the new slang that go on in that community. Like, how many people heard the thing punk before? How many people heard bussy before? I never heard the word bussy until Tariq said it. If you ask me, I thought Tariq made that word up. Exactly. He loved any new slang about being gay. He loves that. Exactly, Fahima. Oh yeah, let me put bro comment on it because I saw this. I forgot to put this up. Yeah, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Tariq just be saying things and doing things that don't help the people. But yeah, let's keep it going.
To sit up here and
because you see Tariq is crashing out because he's starting to curse and he knows he's on TikTok. I could get him banned and I could mess it with his money. But you know he's getting emotional right now.
Curse us out nonstop, but not supporting them. So if y'all got all this heat and vitriol, damn it, where are the tangibles, where are the crime bills, where are the reparations? Cough it up. The Democrats are the main ones yelling at us all the time.
Yeah, but a lot of black people support the Republic. You have the Turn Chicago Red. You have a lot of black groups that are Republican.
But most black voters vote Democrat. So that's why the heat is on the damn Democrats. And we've been supporting the Democrats for 70 years exclusively. And they shouldn't be telling us what the hell they're not going to do. This is why they're losing so bad. And that's why
but you got a lot of people who follow you. They're not Democratic shells. A lot of people who identify themselves as foundational Black Americans, they're not Democratic shells.
And you're blocked. Also, Diasporian, you're right. Anytime Tariq, anytime, without fail, you question Tariq, he starts doing insults. He can never explain himself without doing insults, without demanding to know your lineage and all other kind of stuff. Like, he's a weirdo and a total bozo. Shout out to RS7RV for the double up with the 199. Yeah.
Right. So they support
that doesn't take away from your damn lineage. Yeah, people, you talking some old 2019 shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, our lineage is our lineage. 49 million people is 49 million people. It ain't got nothing to do with following me at all.
There are not 49 million Native Black Americans in America. And FBA is a hate cult. It has everything to do with following you.
Talking non sequitur bullshit. That's why the Democrats are losing right now, because y'all.
Tariq is crashing. Look, that's the second time he cursed right now. And he's on TikTok.
Y'all sending these folks out here with these weak talking points, and that shit ain't working for you. Y'all got to start stepping it up.
Third curse. And again, the guy keeps telling him he's not a Democrat.
And start winning. So somebody's going to come through, because we too much of a large voting block. So we have strategically, many of us have sat that vote out. And now people are going to come to the table like they got some sense. This shit that you doing, all of that follow me shit, that's
the fifth curse. 4-5. You just heard it. He's crashing.
Played out, and it's not working for the Democrats and nobody. That means y'all got to step that thing up. Y'all got to break bread with the tangibles.
Can me ask you another? Let me ask you another question.
Right? Did what I say make sense though, Reverend?
Yeah, it make perfect sense.
Right,
make perfect sense. Black people been supporting Democrats for 60 years. They haven't really gotten nothing, so it's time for them to give tangibles. I wanted to ask you, since you got,
Wait, time out. That was you who hit me in the, on what you call it, in the Cash App. You ain't hear me say it. I said, because remember, when people hit me in the Cash App and in the PayPal, I said, let me know if you want a shout out. Because sometimes people hit me there and don't want a shout out. And I said so. I said, somebody donated twice on the Cash App. I said, if you in the building, let me know if you want a shout out. So that was you, right? That was you. So let me see. Yeah. So thank you. My fault. I didn't know if you commented that or not. Thank you for the hitting me on the Cash App. Much appreciated.
Ogun trademarked. I was wondering, could I do FBA Jamaica shirt, or would you come for me legally? Since you,
I know. I thought I recognized the voice. That's why Tariq is crashing. This the brother who got Tariq, who always call into Tariq's show and always make Tariq look stupid. I forgot his name. I think it started with an R. I ain't hear from the brother in a long time. I think I talked to him on Twitter before. Yeah. So yeah, Fahima was right. Dude is trolling. Cause I thought I recognized the voice.
Got an African deity trademarked. Things like that.
You can't even get to your bad faith. Come on, you ask me another question. Stop asking me these corny bad faith ass trolls.
No,
ask me something.
Oh yes, shout out to Fahima. That's revenue, right? That's revenue. Yes, it's revenue. Yes, it's revenue. It's revenue. Yes. It's revenue. So yeah, we're gonna let the brother keep talking. Yeah, keep cooking Tariq, making him look stupid. That's why he was cursing and crashing like that.
Because I really want to make FBA.
That's goofy. That's lame. It's goofy sounding. It don't even make no sense. Ask me something for real. Come on now. Stop that type of shit. Ask me a real question. Ask me something real. Stop that goofy shit. Ask me something real. I won't even entertain that bullshit. Ask me something real. Like, you want some hair care tips for that damn peppercorn? You need to use some leave-in conditioner.
I do need baby.
Yeah, you need some leave-in conditioner. That's what you need with that damn
matter
peppercorn.
Matter of fact, let me ask you this.
No, hold on. No, let me ask you this. What bird's nest did you get that peppercorn? Your hair looked like a...
Oh, shout out to the Lord of Slaughter for the 199. Whole lot of ones be the whole lot of nuns any day of the week. Yeah. Tariq a whole punk. However he said punk. That's his whole get down. Yeah, but he crashing. Shout out to revenue.
Damn, like you lay ostrich eggs in your head. It looked like an ostrich nest, nigga. Peppercorn just all willy-nilly. Get the hell out of here asking me dumbass questions. That nigga head looked like a fool. When his ass got on camera, somebody find that picture of his ass. He cockeyed, peppercorn. But no wonder you don't want to get on camera. That head was all over the place, man. Damn. He looked like a musty Don King by the head. Hell out of here. That shit looked like a ferret. The hell out of here, dude. This dude hairline was so damn janky. That's why he don't like getting on camera. He slipped up one day. Yeah, he had the most.
Oh yeah, I thought I knew that revenue was from New York. Yeah, Tariq, now he gonna roast because Tariq couldn't answer anything, so now he gonna do. Now he got to go into his little roast session. Oh, shout out to Madison for the 199. Whole lot of ones be the whole lot of nuns any day of the week. Madison is also a member of the channel. Make sure you get your own membership, family.
Crazy eyes. Yeah, revenue is a Jamaican tether. He tries to hide himself, and he made a mistake and got on camera by mistake. He had them big bug eyes looking like what?
No, I don't remember that, Tariq. Also, family, if he's not in the building, but I know some people are in the building right now. Justin March has gifted you a membership. Make sure you thank him always, and make sure you keep that membership going.
What's that? Y'all know the movie Ice Age? You know, before the movie, they always have that little weasel Scrat. He looked just like that. He looked like that little weasel in Ice Age, running around trying to get an acorn. But just imagine the weasel with peppercorn. It went from acorn to peppercorn. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Sid, right? It was Sid. No, it's not Sid. No, it's not Sid. It's the other one. It's the squirrel. Is it a squirrel? I thought, yeah, Scrat. It's called Scrat. Let me get Evil DJ. Let me get Tracy D. All right. Evil Tracy. What's up, brother? Hop on.
What up, Flex? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. How are you?
Good, man. I was trying to get on there last night.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, I had a conversation with Chat GTP. Oh,
yeah.
Whatever, how you say, I'm stuttering right now. But yeah, so you know, the situation with Chud the Builder. The current crime bill that they passed for Asians, it's actually unconstitutional for them to do that. Just like how Sister Brooke in New York is doing the thing with, you know, not letting them make it unconstitutional. The same thing applies to this crime bill, because it's unconstitutional to have to do things specifically for one group. They have to do it for everybody. The reason why it has the Asian writing in it is because the person who drew it up was an Asian woman, so she put all her stuff in there. But you can actually bring a lawsuit. You know, we got overwhelming evidence that, you know, would say that having, you know,
this is your stereotype. This is the average FBA follower, by the way, who actually believes that the Stop Asian Hate crime bill, or whatever they call it, because, you know, they always saying some weird name to the point where I forgot the real name, is unconstitutional. And I don't even know what else he was referencing that was also unconstitutional, because he had a conversation with an AI. You can't make this up.
Crimes committed against us or under, you know, underwhelmed, and they don't do anything for us, but they overcharge us and hit us with crime bills. But we can bring lawsuits against them. And when I had this conversation with ChatGPT, I was going back and forth with him, and I can send the conversation to you.
So you was going back and forth with ChatGPT, and you was losing. So you tried to argue with the AI because it told you was stupid, and there is no way that the Asian hate crime bill is unconstitutional. You're dumb. And also, that dude just said that, oh, it's unconstitutional for them to do something for one group. They got to do something for everybody. So wouldn't that defeat the purpose of even asking for reparations or asking for an anti-FBA, or however it's said, crime bill, anti-black hate crime bill? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose of asking for that? Wouldn't that make it also unconstitutional? Can't make this up, man. Cannot make this up.
You look over for yourself.
Okay. But now in that crime bill, that COVID thing, and I got to watch my words here, for the Asians, it said the United States government explicitly condemns any form of hate or discrimination against Asians. So they specifically denounced it. They've never done that for us. They never said the U.S. government denounces any type of discrimination or racism against Black Americans. So that's what we need. We need that same type of specificity that they put in that crime bill for Asians. All right.
But the only thing about it is, if they were to ever do that officially, we could sue them for every time they do that. We can sue them when they charge us for stuff, but they don't charge them or anybody else for crimes against them.
What is he talking about? What is he? Oh my God. What is he talking about? Thanks, Fahima. Thank you. Because again, this stuff be cooking my brain to the point where I be forgetting the real name of stuff. Like this is ridiculous. Like my brain turning into soup. Lord of Slaughter, that I guarantee you he got boogies in his nose. Like, yeah. Like nobody's taking that bet because we all can even hear it. We can all hear the boogies in his nose. Yes, yes, you all right? True about FBA. Also, thank you, Regina. You brought that up. He got to watch his mouth about Asians, but he could talk about black immigrants any kind of way he want to. Cowards. And I said that before. When they was trying to attack Asians just a little bit, the way they was attacking black immigrants, that shit got shut down real quick. Real quick. They ain't reading nothing. You think FBA read? Only thing FBA is reading is how to send Tariq some more donations. That's the only thing they reading.
It's us.
Yeah, I don't really get that. I don't.
Well, I can send it to you. It's called. Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Hold on.
Okay, just send it to me, Trace. Just send it to me. Send it to me. Just
Okay.
email it. Okay. Yeah. I don't really get where he's coming from with that. Yeah, I don't get where he's coming from with that. Should I write? I can write this shit. Hell, I'll write it. I can write a bill exactly what we need and word it a certain way. Yeah. Man. So write it, but I'm going to grit it? Hold on. What you?
Tariq just said he could write a bill the right way that it needs to be written. So why don't you write a bill, Tariq? Why don't you write a bill? Since you know how to do everything, why don't you do it? Like, isn't that what you get paid to do anyway? People pay you because they send you money because you're supposed to be so smart, supposed to be helping the black community. So help the black community and go write the bill, Tariq. Go write the bill. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got like over 200 people in the building.
You say? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hop on in, because we sound like we got a tether in here. Hold on 1 second. Somebody said something. I want you to address that. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. He misspelled something. You trying to spell grifter and you misspelled it? Okay, hold on. All right. The great eye, hop on in. All right. The great eye, hop on in.
You sure that was the same person? Future Free? It might have been, because yeah, they all sound the same. They all the FBA people sound stupid, so you wouldn't even know who is who. You just hear somebody stupid talking.
Have you come on up and say what you got to say. Or is that revenue? Is that one of your Finster accounts? That might be one of Revenue's Finster accounts. The great eye, hop on in, man. Hop on in. It's mandatory for you to get in. You hop on in, I'm going to get you out of here because you can't just say shit in the chat room and not stand on it. All right? The great eye, hop on in. You got 30 seconds to get up in here or we're going to block you. If you say...
I'm about to start to get on one of these Twitter streams with Tariq because he got blocked on everything else. And I remember I tried to call the show before when he was doing YouTube. He just ended the show. He blocked me on all the other social media sites. So I might even be blocked on TikTok, even though I never even used the TikTok. I just made it. But we'll see. I'll see. I mean,
something, you better get in here and stand on it. You got one more chance to get in here and stand on it. Let me get your sassy punk ass up out of here. All right. I'm trying to find you so I...
Here go that word again. Tariq loved that word. And exactly, he ain't writing nothing. He's not writing anything. On Do Spaces where? On TikTok or like Twitter? Let me know. I think we got a FBA bozo in the building. Yeah, I'll put you on timeout. On timeout. There you go. Timeout. Oh, you said Twitter? Yeah, I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can do that. I don't know what's gonna happen with Ebola. Hopefully that it can be contained. But we got Trump the bozo in office, so you never know. Of course he didn't. Tariq is stupid. Why would he comment on something like that directly? He's stupid, but he ain't that dumb. He's stupid, but he ain't dumb.
I can block you myself. All right, hold on. All right, I'm blocking you. You will not be able to chop it up. You got to go to your other Finster account. There you go. All right. Yeah, you're not going to say nothing and not come on in here and stand on it. All right. Let me see who we got. It's probably Rohan. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Let's get Black American Princess in the building. Hey, Black American Princess.
Hey, so I've been on here trying to get it for the longest time because I have a story about like another situation. You know, I'm white and I say so.
What happened?
So here in PA, like right outside of Philadelphia, there was a 16-year-old boy who got unalived, pew-pewed, I should say. I'm sorry, I'm new here. Last year.
Who is that, Fahima? I don't know who that is. Oh, you say he should be on the stage next, co-signing Tariq's nonsense? All right, we're going to see if we hear that.
And the little boy is a little white boy who did it, who went to the same school.
Yeah.
And basically, the judge that's on the case knows the family, still on the case, and they got this little boy in juvenile detention center for the past year now. And they just not doing nothing for the case.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, so
how long ago was this?
This was last May.
Oh, wow.
This was last May, yeah.
Okay, I'll look into that. I'm going to see what's going on with that. All right, thank you, dear. Okay.
How is Tariq going to look into it if he don't even know what part of Pennsylvania it happened in, and he doesn't even know the name of the victim or the perpetrator or the judge? He don't know nothing. He just know that it happened in Pennsylvania last May, according to this girl. How you going to find that case?
Man. Okay. All right. Should we get one more, ladies and gentlemen? One more? One more, ladies and gentlemen. One more. What's up, Ebony Lexi? What's up? Who is this? Gypsy Hustle. What's up, Gypsy Hustle? What's up, Miss Gypsy?
Hi, Tariq. How you doing?
Gypsy. I'm good, dear. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah, he said he's gonna look into it. Like, but how are you gonna look into it though? You don't got no information. You just know it happened somewhere in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's a big state, and you know it happened last May, and you know the victim was black, and the perpetrator was white, and he's a little kid in juvenile hall. How are you gonna look up? How are you gonna look that up? Just saying anything.
Been a little emotional today, just at how, like, thinking about back to Latasha Harlan and now Cyrus, and then the flip side of Carmelo being on the defense.
Yeah.
And nipping it in the bud, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
It's really hard for me to, like, I have a son, he's about to be 16. My son is 6'3.5". He's a big boy.
Yeah.
And he's one of those gentle giants. But I'm like, I tell him, look, don't, like, you gotta kind of be on alert because there is nobody coming to save you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just so disheartening. But I'm taking him out of school and having him do virtual until he graduates because he's been getting bullied because they take city buses here for high school, and he's been getting bullied by these native kids. We're new here, so he don't have like a crew to run with. And the people here, the FBAs here, are very docile. Like they have already kind of surrendered to these foreigners and the tethers and stuff. So it's like,
where is this? Did she say where she was at?
he don't have anybody that's going to defend him because these kids been going to school with the Somali kids since elementary. They feel more of an alliance to them.
Oh yeah. What
And
city is
even
this?
I'm in Minneapolis.
Oh Lord, you in Tether Central. Damn.
I know. I moved here 2 years ago and I bought a house last year. So I'm like, damn, I really stepped in it. But I'm just making the best of it. It was a great deal. I think I sent you something one time showing you the down payment assistance that I got that was specifically for FBAs.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I think.
Oh, there's a program that's just for FBA. First of all, I don't believe that, because what you really mean to say is Native Black American. But yeah, why Tariq never talked about that? And I'm pretty sure if there is such a program, it was the Democrats who put it in place. But hey,
I saw something. Minnesota. There's some FBAs in office up there that's putting some programs together.
Yeah, this lady Pearl Warren, she actually was working for the program that I bought my house through. She's now the city council in Ward 5 where I live. Okay. And she really is like arguing with them at city council, like, why are we concerned about Puerto Ricans and immigrants? And we do need like security and things in place in the district that she lives in, because it's North Minneapolis. That's like the black area.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I bet you this lady that you're mentioning is a Democrat. But hey, keep it going.
Yeah, but send me some more information, beloved. Definitely.
I will. Okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Up there, you do have some FBAs in office up there who actually fights for the lineage up there. They try to put programs together specifically for us. So yeah, they trying to do the right thing up there. Yes, indeed. So we need more of that with more people in office. All right, man. All right, let me get up out of here, family. Let me get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's been real. Everybody go to.
Yes, let you get out of here. Oh, shout out to Justin March. He in the building, my first moderator. We was just talking about you. I was just telling people, if he had gifted you a membership, make sure you keep it going. Make sure you keep it going. And again, tonight, family, if he gifted you a membership tonight, make sure you keep it going and make sure you thank him. Salute, bro. Salute. Of course, Puerto Ricans are not immigrants, but why would we expect somebody who's a part of the FBA hate cult to know that? Like, why would we expect them to know that? But anyway, we off this. Oh, and speaking about people being stupid and being people like meat rotted, is my audio good? Is my audio good, family? We got to touch on this video right here. Oshay, the Duke Jackson, the bozo, is trying to copy behind me because I touched on Tariq Nasheed going in on the Hebrew Israelites. Oshay didn't watch this. Oshay didn't know nothing about this. But guess what? He saw me do it. He saw that I'm getting some good feedback on my channel, and he probably figured that, hey, if you getting that kind of feedback on your little channel, what would that video do on my channel? Because again, he never touched on this. He never touched on it, but now he wants to touch on it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, let's get into that. This guy's a bozo and a dweeb. Oh, wait. Before we do, shout out to That's So Amazing for the double up with the 5. Yes, but Nick Fuentes is gay. So he's just the black version of Nick Fuentes. You don't got to put the gay. That's redundant because Nick is already gay. But yeah, let's get into this. Like, he's a cat boy, or he was dating a cat boy, but let's get into this.
But that's what it is.
I understand what you're saying. But you know, a lot of the stuff you talk about, it kind of sounds like the Israelites. I'm not going to lie.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Oshay Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. The other day, I saw a video by brother Tariq Nasheed on Ism Radio. I believe it popped up on my feed. And what I noticed was there was a video about, is FBA the same as the Israelites. Now,
you know, O'Shea, you got that from me because again, in the Tariq's video that got that title, the Israelite part don't come until like way later, which means you would have to like watch like an hour or like 40 minutes of his show, 30 minutes or whatever it was to get to the to get to the Israelite part. And I know you didn't do that. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. I can tell by the way you even edit that clip. You got that from me.
This is very, very interesting because, as you know, the Israelites do have a certain ideology of genealogy, very similar to like FBA. So obviously, you know, I had to hear this.
But you know, a lot of the stuff you talk about, it kind of sounds like the Israelites. I'm not gonna lie.
No, hell no. That's a religion. I'm talking about. Yeah,
but the Israelites are bloodline first, though. Before, along with that, but
yes, O'Shea plagiarized me, and yes, Nick Fuentes is gay. He was in a whole relationship with a cat boy, or he was the cat boy, or they was both cat boys. Yes, gay.
No, that's like you can join or quit there.
You couldn't even tell that. All that anti-woman hatred, all that misogyny, that's coming from a position of jealousy. He mad he can't just wear a dress and chase meat all day. He jealous.
Israelites.
yeah, but that's their clause is that they're a bloodline too, going back to, you know, the beginning, like thousands of years ago. So
the bloodline of where?
They'll say that Black, Latino, and Native Americans all have the same bloodline going back to thousands of years.
From where though?
From Israel. From
but they ain't in Israel, so there it is.
Right. Where they were kicked out.
Yeah, no, okay. Well, they ain't going back. What stopped you from going back?
So this is a very interesting take. So Tariq Nasheed said that because FBA is a lineage and Hebrew Israelites is a religion, you can stop being a Hebrew Israelite. And the Israelites, if they're from Israel, why didn't they go back? And they have no real proof of their genealogy. All right. And he would come back with that claim here.
When somebody say that they came from Israel, can you prove it? Yes. Okay, give me Genesis verse 3, and the word. Okay, that ain't proof. All right, I'm sorry. Because a lot of the Israelites, they try to use the Bible as proof. That's interpretation. That's not proof. Going back to the 1700s, I'm going to show you how foundational I am. I can take you to a physical location. Now, can you show me that your bloodline came from Israel? Yes. Okay. Turn to the book of Psalms. Okay. Moses said, the word is. Okay. All right.
Yep. O'Shea, you got this whole video from me. You are plagiarizing me right now. Like you're not even saying nothing. How many minutes are we into this video? We 3 minutes into this video. You have not given any commentary. You're just basically playing clips that you got from me, from Tariq. Like, and oh yeah, I don't know what a cat boy is. There's some type of gay. It's something gay. I don't know the details, but it's something gay. Like just type in Nick Fuentes cat boy as one word, and it should come up. It's something gay. I don't know the specifics. It's something gay. Yes. O'Shea the bozo.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I really I chuckled a bit. Let me kind of talk about this because I've had certain issues with Hebrew Israelites, in Africa, the Black Americans that come over. And the thing about the Hebrew Israelites.
Okay, Vegeta, you said it's some type of furry. I believe you. I don't know the details. I just know it was a cat, something gay and a cat boy, and it was on a date, something like that. And it was also rumored that he gave Destiny head. So it's like because for a minute he was living with Destiny. That's how he got brought back into the mainstream. Like yeah, this is crazy.
When they come into your comment section are people who have that kind of doctrine. They said, you know, you are a Shemite, we are Shemites, and those are the Africans are Hamites. So this ideology of lineage is similar to what you hear with hashtag ADOS Freedmen or FBA. Here is the problem with Hebrew Israelites. And, you know, I typically go back and forth with them on my King Ghana channel. I don't really talk about them on my celebrity channels or news and politics channels, but I do talk about them on King Ghana. And obviously, you know,
you got a news and politics channel, Oshay? What is that channel? I never seen that.
We have a good number of them in Tanzania. We have a good number of them in Kenya, and especially in Ghana. Okay,
why are there Hebrew Israelites in Africa if they don't believe that they actually African? Like what's going on here? Why did they go back to Africa to sit in Africa and preach Hebrew Israelitism to a bunch of Africans? I'm not getting it. Especially if it's a group, because not all Hebrew Israelites are the same. Let me be clear. But there are some who don't believe they got any connection to black people in Africa whatsoever. So I don't understand why they would be in Africa preaching to who. But yeah, let's keep this going. Or maybe Oshay just missed saying stuff, because you know Oshay just say anything.
Very, very deep. The problem with Hebrew Israelites is all of the camps. You got too many camps, all right? And I say this respectfully because I know we got Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters that watch me. Y'all gonna be emailing me and all this stuff. Listen, I don't have no problem with you, okay? But you got IUSPK, you know, they're big.
Look, you can't even say it right. Tariq, this is so weak. So it's like, this is supposed to be a pre-recorded video. You didn't even do any work. You did no work. You did no research. This is the type of slop you put out all day, every day. Just a slop tuber. Oh, Vegeta, you said a cat boy is probably just somebody who dressed up as a cat, not a full furry. I don't know. I don't swing that way, so I don't know what they be doing. I don't know the full details about cat boy, fem boy, dog boy, yes boy, no boy. I don't know that. But yeah. So yeah, I can't really go too much into like the new lingo. Like only thing I know about the LGBTQ plus community is stuff I learned in high school and right after. Any other new terminology, I don't know. But I'll look into it though. Shout out to That's So Amazing for the triple up. Exactly. How is Oshay FBA but he living in Africa? He fled from America to Poland, then he had to flee Poland to Africa. But he's sitting around talking nothing but garbage about Africa all day. You can't make this up. You can't. Yes, Justin March, you were right. He's a slop merchant of the highest order. Like at least back in the days when he used to gender war, it was actual content. This is not content. This is just slop tubing.
You got other groups, and now all of these factions of groups are just like the different denominations in Christianity. You got Church of God in Christ, which is very similar to Apostolic Overcoming Holiness. One is Trinitarian, one is oneness of God, right? Doesn't believe in the Trinity. You got Baptists, you got Progressive Baptists, you got National Baptists.
You can't be a Christian and not believe in the Trinity. So they must be some type of heretics. But you know, I'm not no biblical scholar, so I'm just gonna leave that alone.
You got Southern Baptists, you know, you got all these different denominations, and even within the black sector of Islam, I can point to Nation of Islam. Then I can point to the Nation of Gods and Earth, the 5 Percenters. I can then point to the North American Moors. You see them a lot in Philadelphia, in the East Coast Corridor, and both.
Come on. The Nation, the Gods, and Earth, and the 5 Percenters are the same thing. The North American Moors. What is North American Moors? It's the Moorish Science Temple of America. And it's just the Moorish Americans, because you do got other little split to groups, but they just Moorish Americans. I never heard them go by North American Moors. You just saying stuff, Oshay. You did no research. Like, imagine somebody watching Oshay Duke Jackson trying to become informed about a topic. Or even worse, imagine watching him and thinking you're informed about a topic. Like, imagine if I didn't know any of this and I just watch Oshay.
Baltimore. And all of those camps disagree on, I would say, not much, maybe 10 to 15%, but it's enough for those people to beef. Okay? And you got Hebrew Israelites who believe in coming back to Africa, the motherland. You in the United States, you in the belly of the beast. Those typically, I hate to say it, those typically are the land scammers in Africa, family. There's one little dusty ass dude out in Tanzania who I got a little bit of an issue with right now. I got something for him. But dudes like him, okay? Dudes like him who's always been.
So have something for him right now. You talking about Hebrew Israelites. You claim that the dude is a Hebrew Israelite scammer in Tanzania, scamming Black Americans because he wouldn't be able to scam no Tanzanians. He's scamming Black people from America who want to come back to Africa. So why not mention him now by name? Why didn't you been mention him? And does that mean a lot of these scams that people are falling for in Africa are actually Black Americans in Africa scamming their own people? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
Alien of the beast up out there scamming older ladies. He's a buster. I don't even want to talk about him right now. His time is coming. Those are the guys that really have an issue. Then you got people like Captain Tazariot, who I've interviewed before. I don't have any problem with Captain Tazariot. He was always nice to me and cool with me. He disagrees with Africans being brothers and sisters. Okay? Now, what's also different?
Ventura Boulevard a couple of weeks ago, and I saw some Israelites. They were Mexicans. It was a bunch of Mexican Hebrew Israelites. Like all.
Wait, time out. We're gonna have to bring that back. And oh yeah, I gotta put you on timeout. You don't call me Gaben. That's out. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all supporting the stream any way y'all can.
All of them were Mexicans. They were like Jose Israelites. It was a bunch of Mexican Israelites.
Brothers and sisters. Okay? Now, what's also different?
Ventura Boulevard a couple of weeks ago, and I saw some Israelites. They were Mexicans. It was a bunch of Mexican Hebrew Israelites. Like all of them were Mexicans. They were like Jose Israelites. It was a bunch of Jose Israelites. I'm like, what in the hell is this? Yeah, all of them were Mexican. I love TikTok Shop. They were standing on the corner yelling, read, and the word says, let there be light.
What? So Tariq Nasheed.
Yeah, I think he did get his pockets ran. I definitely think he got his pockets ran. And did you get this picture from me also, Oshay? Because I think this is a screenshot I took. I don't think this is just a regular picture. Who knows?
Talks about the fact that he was going somewhere on Ventura Boulevard and he noticed that there were some Hispanic Hebrew Israelites. And I have seen, I haven't been in California for a few years, but I know on the internet, I definitely see Captain Tazariot with, what I would consider complete Latinos in the Hebrew Israelite car. And they would rather work with them than work with Africans, which a lot of Black Americans is not dealing with that. There's no way that we're going to be running with the Hispanics and saying they're a part of our lineage. That's just not what's going to happen. But
that's technically not true because I'm from New York, and in New York, Puerto Ricans are Black, Dominicans are Black. But let's keep going. Shout out to a pimp named Slipback for the $5. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's right. Oshay got a white dude, a Russian dude, white Russian, running his channel called Dima. He's the one who edits the videos and everything. And I remember Oshay was talking about Dima and talking about how he won't let none of the other people in the manosphere pay him to make their videos like he does for Oshay and promote them. Oshay is such a slime ball, he wouldn't even let his fellow manosphere brothers get big. Like, it's enough content for all of y'all. Y'all could have created your own little grifterverse. Like the Phantom Menace. Like, they got that little grifterverse. Y'all could have created your own, pocket grifterverse, all being edited by Dima. But you were so grimy. You was like, nah, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not letting y'all come up. That's out. And also, I do agree. Tariq got the white mother-in-law, who I believe also helps Tariq with his Hidden Colors series and all his DVDs. Because remember, he got a lot of white people working in that production, and I think some of them are related to his white mother-in-law, or they're like they friends of the family or something like that. And Oshay with Dima. All these dudes is the same. They're the same.
That is what Captain Tazariak believes in certain Hispanics. I've seen him talk about it. I've seen him run with those guys. And so again, in his particular denomination, I'm not sure what it is. I don't want to get it wrong, but that's what he teaches. I have no problem with what anybody else teaches, but that's the real issue. The thing that I'm getting concerned about, and I talked about that on my last video, is that the overcomplication of who we are in our identity. Okay. And so, we're going from African-American, then there was hashtag ADOS. Then there's the most popular edition right now, which is hashtag FBA. Then after that, I've heard of Solan. Then it just seems like there's a lot of confusion.
It's Solani. See, you're doing such a terrible job. Yeah, Tariq had a Mexican bodyguard. His sister is married to a Mexican. When he was showing off the hidden history day spa for white women, he had a Mexican with him, had a Mexican lady with him. I do believe that too, diasporian, but maybe Texas too, like the Southwest. Yeah, maybe they roll with Mexicans or whatever. But outside of that, yeah, I do believe that. Yes, Oshay definitely suffering from that. He not even suffering from that because he didn't even want to be the. He didn't want to even let nobody eat. He didn't even want to let nobody eat. It's not like, oh, I'm going to let y'all eat, but remember, I'm in charge, so y'all got to go through me. He said no to that. He could have made them go through him, but instead of doing that, no, nobody eats. I remember that. Oh, shout out again to That's So Amazing for another 5. Yeah, Tariq had a Russian dude in his R&B group. Like, come on now. Like, come on. Oh, yeah, we cannot forget Felipe Scott. Got a whole Mexican who already had a bunch of kids by a Mexican dude. Took care of a whole Mexican family with that pro-black money. Took them from rags to riches with that pro-black money. Helping her live her dream with that pro-black money. I'm pretty sure, Phil is the one who gave her that money to start that business. I do also think Ola just left Tariq. He didn't want to be down with him no more. No, I think he left. I don't think Tariq dropped him. I think he left because he couldn't do it no more. Like, I'm not getting down with this no more. That's fine. Salute, bro. Salute. Salute. I never seen a Puerto Rican Rastafarian, but if there's Puerto Rican Rastafarians, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You got timed out. Who timed you out? How you getting timed out? You got a wrench. Lord of Slaughter. Yeah, let's get back to this.
And I think that people are now really asking questions of, well, are we closer to the Hebrew Israelites? And I think that this is normal for what's going on because, if you're not going to be Pan-African or participate in flat blackness, right? I think these are conversations that need to be had. But what I think is you're going to start to see more people come out with more names. And I'm concerned that the confusion of what may happen in the next, 10 to 15 years, because the thing is, got so many black men now who are, engaged in an interracial relationship. And how do they fit into this? Well, is my kid still black? Is my kid not black? Is my kid hashtag FBA? And black men and black women, what happens if you marry a Nigerian? What happens if you marry a Ghanaian? What happens if you marry a Liberian or something like that? Somebody.
All right. Oshay, you it took you to the 9-minute mark in an 11-minute video. Actually 9:30 in an 11-minute video to actually start giving some content. But yeah, we're gonna rock with this because that is a legit concern. All these names.
Like a Haitian, who does that person become? But what I'm concerned about is, the Hebrew Israelites is gonna clap back. They are going to clap back. I just know.
Oh, so he gave us about 30 seconds of content, and now he's back to slop tubing. Yes. Tariq had an R&B group. I would play some of the music, but it's gonna get the stream blocked like I did last time. But yeah, he definitely got an R&B group. Went from being a fake Crip gangster rapper to an R&B singer. Can't make this up. Also, yeah, he tried to pretend he tried to cosplay Jamaican a little bit and tethered to Mad Cobra, but we ain't gonna play that.
Somebody is gonna say something. There's already been, I'm not gonna say hostility coming from some of the brothers towards Tariq. I can't prove that. I can't prove that because I don't know, but I do know. I can pretty much guess there is going to be a response from some of these camps, and just waiting to hear if it comes out to see what they have to say. Because again,
yeah, you just waiting to hear what they got to say so you could do more slop tubing. Like, you gave no commentary. Again, this is an 11-minute video. You gave about 30 seconds of something interesting.
I think the real issue with people who are in Hebrew Israelites communities is that you guys just have too many camps. And the camps and it's not a big enough population anyway, and you guys got too many guys wanting to be the leader. You guys got just like black churches. So that's the problem. There's not one uniform identity, not one uniform ideology, and it would be different if you were like a big group like Black Christians. But because Hebrew Israelite or the ideologies within those communities are so small and so fragmented, we don't really know. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Oshay Jackson back in again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Turn the bell. We're out.
Yo, yeah, Oshay, you're a bozo. And for the edification of the people, I'm about to go do this real quick. Shout out to everybody in the building. We gotta watch this real quick for the edification of the people, because we gotta be complete. We have to be complete. Let me see. Y'all see my screen? Let's go.
Your name ain't Flex. Boom. Word to Connie Chung and word to Willie Nelson, word to Boris Yeltsin. This is K Flex down with the Ghetto Dynasty. We about to break it down Atlanta style. Check this. Flex. Time to have sex. Flex. Time to have sex. Flex. Time to have sex. Wait a minute, stop. I'm the original. Flex. Time to have sex. Flex. Time to have sex. Flex. Time to have sex. Wait a minute, stop. I'm the original. Flex. I'm the original. Flex. I'm the original. Flex. I'm the original. Flex. Suckers try to be me. Your name. Your name ain't Flex. Boom. Word to Connie Chung and word to Willie Nelson, word to Boris Yeltsin. This is K Flex down with the Ghetto Dynasty. We about to break it down Atlanta style. Check this. Flex. Time to have sex. Flex. Time to have sex. Flex. Time to have sex. Wait a minute, stop. I'm the original. Flex. Time to have sex. Flex. Time to have sex. Flex. Time to have sex. Wait a minute, stop. I'm the original. Flex. I'm the original. Flex. I'm the original. Flex. the original Flicks. Suckers try to be me.
Yep, that is Tariq. That's back when Tariq was a rapper. Like I said, he went from a gangster Crip rapper to trying to cosplay and steal Jamaican stuff. Then he became an R&B singer and went to Mink Slide. Like, you can't make that up, man. Tomato, 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 tomato. But also, in the name of completion, we're going to also go to this. For all you don't know. So, again, we talked about Nick being the cat boy. This is him with the cat boy.
Videos. I just kept watching. I watched. Wall. I was gonna pick you up at like noon or 1, and then I just kept like watching YouTube videos. I just kept watching. I watched a lot of videos about dinosaurs. People have been giving me shit about. I said I don't believe in dinosaurs. So I was doing some research about that. Watching like some, and then I just got sucked in, and then I was watching videos about the end times and about Noah's Ark, and then I was watching a video about Star Wars.
So you've looked at the data. What do you think about the dinosaurs now then?
So I get for the Airbnb and the pizzeria. I got you good with that one.
That Airbnb earlier, I think it's 16 shoots actually.
I like it. Me? My opinion? I think they're
Get it. Yeah, people want me to get it.
Okay. I'm going to turn a light on so you can see the action.
My mom always gives me fucking shit about turning lights on the car. She's like, no, it's fine for you, but...
You're going to scold me?
No, she scolds me. I'm like, hey, can I turn a fucking light on so people can see in here? It's like, no, it makes it hard for me to see the road. I'm like, fucking how?
Yeah, I don't understand. I have a...
It doesn't...
All right, that's enough of that. As y'all can see, he was on a date with a cat boy. Whatever this is called. And I heard that the cat boy was a sex worker. So you already know what happened after that date. And yes, Jackie, that's Mad Cobra's song that Tariq tried to remix while claiming to be the original. Tether, Tariq. Tariq is the original Tether. It makes sense that he came up with the concept of tether because he's the original Tether. He's the original Tether. I guess so. I don't know. But yeah, let's get off of that. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that. Making sure y'all hitting all of the buttons y'all need to be hitting to support the stream. Matter of fact, speaking of people in weird relationships, let me make sure my audio is good. We about to look at Adam22. For all you who don't know, Adam22 is getting divorced. Crazy, right? He's getting divorced. But yeah, family, make sure y'all supporting this stream. Let's get into this.
So the last time we caught up with Adam22, he had announced that his No Jumper brand was failing.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke.
And then most recently, he did get destroyed in the boxing ring by his biggest adversary, Jason Love.
Oh, no. Oh my God. No. Wait, no. What's going on? I get back shots and
So not only did Jason have his girl screaming while biting the sheets, but he then once again had Adam begging for mercy in the corner. And really, Jason kind of just served as a master key of sorts for his wife, Lena.
I know what you guys do.
Guys, wives, women.
Oh my gosh, you said it.
I'm the wife.
Where's Adam?
He's working. I'm working,
Because ever since Adam opened up that can of worms and agreed for her to perform with him, she had...
That's crazy. I never got this, though. It was crazy. Like, Adam would do anything for money. And the money you got from that, not even worth it. Because you're probably going to lose all that money. Because now she's divorcing you. And you got a kid with her. You got a kid with her. She about to rape your pocket. Insane. Your pocket's about to catch a scrape. Like, you're gonna have to be doing some gay for play type stuff, Adam. This is crazy.
Is essentially going on this world tour, performing her greatest hits all around the country with all sorts of men.
In the future, you may see the 22-ster, Lena the Plug, and Jason Love in a big old sandwich.
And this is really what I warned Adam about years ago when he decided that fast money was everything to him, fully leaning into the role of the guy who likes to sit in the corner and watch his girl get plowed like a field of.
Oh man, that's crazy. You see what he's doing right now, kissing that cardboard of Jason Love or whatever his name. I'm not gonna say whatever his name is, but whatever I'm saying whatever his name is. Jason, that's crazy. Yeah, I know that they both porn stars, but it's like you married now. That's what make it a difference. Like, yeah, it's understanding that they both did that, and you know, water found his level, but it's like it's obvious y'all married now, and y'all got a kid now. And Adam got a whole platform when you don't even need to be doing stuff like that now. Like, that's crazy. And the truth be told, I don't even believe Adam is a real cuck. He's a real cuck because he got cucked, but I don't think he's really into that. I think he just thought it was a ha he funny moment and trying to get a snatch a big bag. I don't think that he thought it would keep going and going and going like this. And now that he's getting divorced and got a kid with her, yes, this is literally nasty work. Yes. Like, again, like I said, like he thought this was a joke. This was a game. But it's not a joke in the game. Literally nasty work. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Yeah, he decided to do that, but he's also a porn star. I didn't know Adam did porn. He did porn too, so it makes sense for two people who did porn to marry each other. But at the end of the day, once they got married, it's like, okay, now you basically just keeping it going, and you embarrassing me now. You got me looking super crazy, because I don't think people would be hating on Adam this much, and he would be looking this bad if they had just got married and she had retired from porn, and he had retired from porn, and that's that. It definitely is. Yeah, we got to show this with gotta make sure everybody see this. This shit crazy. Yeah, I know it was for the brand and they was doing it for the money, but I'm just saying it kind of got out of control. It got out of control. Because you can tell it got out of control.
Potatoes. And so in this first clip, guys, this was literally the night that Adam lost his fight to Jason. And you know, I guess the wife did not want to go home with the loser, and so she ended up at Jason's house, making little Instagram reels and whatnot. I mean, honestly, at this point, from what I've seen on her Instagram profile, I think that she actually spends more time with this guy than she does the 22ster.
Yeah, like I said, like I don't think that was planned for them to have a fight and then for her to go home with Jason Love. I don't think that was planned. I didn't think that was planned. I didn't know neither till just recently. Like, that's nasty work all the way around. Nasty work. Thank you, Lord Slaughter. Yes, he mad now because, again, it went too far. Like, he was trying to do it as a joke and stuff, but like she really liked Jason Love. That's the thing that's killing him. It wasn't like, all right, you do porn, you gonna let you do a little video, we're gonna run it up real quick, and then it's gonna be over. No, she really liked him. I won't be surprised if she divorced Adam and she really like try to be in a relationship with Jason. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Oh, baby. I missed him. Let's never fight again.
I mean, I'm dead serious when I say that this guy might go down as the most soiled reputation in internet history. Like, even with people like EDP445 running around, somehow I think that Adam's reputation is more in the dirt. Either way, guys.
Nah, that's not the case. That other dude is a PDF file. So, of course, his reputation always going to be worse than Adam. Always going to be worse.
The reason I'm making this video is because I did see this headline on Twitter yesterday. Exclusive, Leonard the Plug files for divorce from Adam22. And it's really just one of those things, guys, where when you look into their eyes, there's just really no semblance of a soul there. Very similar to Mr. Beast, where the smile just does not reach this region of his face. Lena the Plug is pulling the plug on her marriage with Adam22. Lena filed for divorce docs in LA County without a lawyer on June 1st, which happens to be her birthday, and wants legal and physical custody of their 5-year-old daughter. They claim that Lena says she does not have a job, and that her only income is a $3,000 payment of monthly spousal support from Adam, also making it sound here like she has no control over the revenue that she generates on her dirty page. I have no access to any financial resources in this marriage, or actual financial information, so all amounts entered are estimates. So it honestly sounds to me like they wanted to file this, maybe for the promotion, but she also did not want to disclose her income because these documents are like public record, so maybe they threw the thing in there about the custody of the daughter, just to make the entire situation seem more realistic. Either way, Adam would respond to the news by saying, "All black women who want to date me, please DM me, I will buy you a car." He would then share a post to Twitter where he says, "Man, where the black women at?" To which DJ Vlad would reply, "Once you go black, trust me." And listen, Vlad, that is a lesson that Adam learned long ago. You know, obviously there's two types of learners out there, people that like to get that hands-on experience. And then obviously you have those other people that need like a third-person point of view. Maybe they like to sit in the corner with some popcorn.
Yeah, that's crazy. That dude is right. I think he's right. I think she spent more time with Jason Love than she spent with Adam. Like how many? I don't even keep up with this stuff, but I keep seeing her in different videos with the dude. You serious, Lord of Slaughter? I think that makes sense. I think people who do porn should marry people who do porn. Like you know, you got like pimps always end up marrying a hoe. Like it makes sense. It makes sense to me. But yeah, to each his own though. To each his own. Each his own. Yeah, pause. But that's most likely true. Most likely true. Yeah, but his name Adam22, and again, they all do porn, so it kind of makes sense a little bit. That's crazy. I don't think he pimped her. Like again, I think it was her. It was her idea, and he's so greedy for the bag. He was like, "Yeah, do it. Yeah, we could get a big bag. It's gonna be an event. We could get like a couple M's off this, and then that's that. And then we go back to regular." I guarantee you, he didn't know she was gonna keep going. Like she ran game on him. Like, you know what'd be cool? If I do this with Jason Love, we could make a big bag with that. We could shoot the scene. We could talk about it. We could run it up because you know your jumper is going broke. We need this money. Blah, 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 blah. And he went for it. That was game. She really liked Jason. And that was her way to go about doing it while getting the marriage. Somebody's getting commercials interrupting the live. How is that happening? I don't know, Jackie. I don't know. Yeah, we know he hit off camera. He hit multiple times. I don't think marriage is pointless. I don't think that. I feel you though. Like you said, you wouldn't marry one, but I feel you on that. But to me, that makes sense. But like I said, to each his own. Stuff that makes sense to me don't make sense to other people, and stuff that makes sense to other people don't make sense to me. Yeah, nothing sacred. But I don't think he thought she would do that. Like that's how it be. Like it's like, yeah, nothing sacred, but come on, something got to be sacred. It's like people in the street. People in the street do anything, but they hold no snitching as sacred. That's why, like, it's like, all right, they'll turn the eye to people backdooring each other, people snaking each other, people not holding each other down, people breaking oaths and all that. But somebody snitch, that's like, all right, you done went too far. Exactly. You got me thinking, Lord of Slaughter. That makes sense. Cause again, it's too easy for a girl to run that type of game, especially if y'all both porn stars. Like, yo, think about it. Like we could do this and we could run it up and we can make a quick bag, make a couple million, and then that's that. We just shoot and we go. That's a game. That's too much of an easy game for a girl to run on you. You're right. You're right.
Maybe a little cherry slushy from the gas station, and of course his handy dandy camcorder. And I feel like this clip right here pretty much does sum up Adam's legacy online at this point.
What's that boy name got Leonard?
No queefing. Jason Love.
Jason.
Yeah.
The Love.
Jason Love. The Love Dog.
I watched the whole video. I watched the whole video.
How was that?
Boy, slow pushed it up and I made it about.
I told her no queefing.
My
one rule.
Yeah, that's
no
one.
queefs.
That's my top 3. Watching that squiggle and sperm.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I ain't even watching shit. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, shit. What?
Yeah, we gonna watch them.
Biggest fan scene of all time. Most money ever earned from a scene ever. That's my baby.
And yeah, like I said, she ran the game. Like again, because I didn't watch this whole thing. I just watched a little bit of the beginning, but she ran game on Adam. She was like, we gonna make a big bag. And look, he's bragging like the most money ever made from one porno scene. Yeah, we ran it up. We got it. We got it. But he didn't know that she was going to keep going to Jason Love, that she really liked that dude. This wasn't no, oh, let's do this and get a bag. No, that was the game. It was let's do this and get a bag and let me really lock in with this dude to see if he really hitting like I think he hitting, so I could really go be with him. Nah, that's too far. I don't think Crip Mac hit that. That's too. Now you're going too far. I don't think Crip Mac hit that. I wouldn't be surprised. Nah, AZ, I believe this divorce is real. And even if it's a ploy, I guarantee you she the one who came up with the idea for the ploy. And she's actually going to be like, all right, let's do a fake divorce. And while we do a fake divorce, I'm going to go run off with Jason Love. Like we could create a whole storyline and Adam going for it when the bitch is just using him to run up a bag and to get, so she could create her own storylines, run up a bag, and also be with Jason Love. Yeah, I believe it. But again, I don't know. Again, like I said, this could be fake, but it could be a situation where Adam think it's fake because they made it a deal that it's fake, but it ain't really fake. Like she just running game. I know speculations aren't facts or truth. I never said any of this is a fact. This is my speculation about what's going on.
It is just hilarious to hear Adam talk like he is so proud, like she just won some sort of Nobel Prize. Either way, after this divorce news really started to catch some steam, Adam would return to Twitter to say, y'all got me fucked up, sharing this infamous meme, only replacing the guy with Jason Love. And this clip right here really just puts on display how fast things can escalate. As I believe this was only a couple of months back when Adam was out here promoting the fight.
I would like for you to clarify that there was in no way any kind of emotional connection. This is not a date. This is not her boyfriend on the side. She's a happily married woman.
Maybe not anymore.
Occasionally allowed to step outside into the streets.
See, exactly. I knew it. I didn't watch this, but again, I do believe she ran game on him. Where it's like, listen, we got an open marriage where I can sleep with some men if you give permission, and you can sleep with some women if I give you permission. But it's just sex. It ain't got nothing to do with no love, no feelings, no emotions. I believe she really got feelings for Jason Love, and that's why Adam is mad. Because again, if she was just doing this and it was just about the bag, it wouldn't even be all this.
And behave like a low down, dirty on camera. This doesn't trickle into our real life. It's just content.
Yeah, I don't get, guys, how you can say, oh, it's not trickling into our real life, when obviously one day it is going to have some very real consequences for their daughter.
I don't know. It's only been a few guys in the last 10 years, but they like to make it seem like I'm sleeping with a new guy every day.
Yeah, it's like 4 guys.
In 10 years.
I mean, now, guys, like I said earlier, you can literally see it documented on her Instagram page that it does seem like there's a new guy every single day. And I wanted to show you guys this clip because it really does put on display, like,
yeah. I think she just running game on Adam. I'm not gonna hold you. I think she just running game on the bro, or not the bro, but
how out of touch with
bro.
reality they truly are.
I did the scene with Jason. We had a little fun little press run, and I haven't seen him since the scene. I don't know when the next time I'm going to see him is. You know, people just can't really believe that could be the case. It's like, oh, she's still thinking about him. She's behind Adam's back. Like everyone just makes these little backstories because it is all of their fears in their relationships. I think.
Keep in mind, this was after she did.
Look, that's what I'm saying. This is her running game on Adam. This is her running game. Because like she said, oh, I only slept with him and it was content and that's it. People making all these things about I really like him. I don't really like him. I just slept with him because it's content for the work and that's it. I don't believe that. I believe, again, that she really caught feelings for him. And that's what's ruining the marriage. Not her sleeping with the dude because she caught the feelings.
The very first scene with Jason. And since then, it's pretty obvious just looking at her social media pages that she has now linked up with the guy dozens of times. And I also just want to say, like anyone in a normal, healthy...
Exactly. Yes, exactly. She like again, she just running game. She running game. She running game. I hope so too. I hope so too. I hope so too. This, like I said, it might be a publicity stunt, but it's not a publicity stunt. It's a fake publicity stunt. Like yeah, it's a publicity stunt, but the stunt is that she really mean that. She just running game on Adam.
Relationship where they've actually built trust with another person is not consistently worried about ending up like Adam and just being this cuck.
Everyone just makes these little backstories because it is all of their fears in their relationships. I think it also really pissed them off that I'm in this relationship with Adam and Adam like allowed me to go do this thing because they think in some way that I'm going to influence their wife or their girlfriend to request the same thing, or like I'm sort of normalizing it.
Yeah, guys, if anyone out there's partner is using Adam22 and his wife as some sort of barometer for their own relationship, I really do believe that it would be in that person's best interest to kick that person to the curb because they are clearly mentally unstable. I mean, imagine your girl coming to you and being like, oh, Adam let Lena do it. Let me go bang this guy from work. I mean, to me, this is really just her trying to rationalize in her own head how this entire narrative has really destroyed Adam's reputation. Because this clip right here really just goes to show how much respect the average man has for Adam at this point.
Gonna be respect. You gonna respect me too, though. You throwing all these shots and shit.
How am I gonna respect you when you're somebody who's realistically only known for getting the dog shit beat out of
I
you?
say same shit for you. You only known for getting your wife getting by other niggas. By BB.
Yeah, I don't know how much more we have to discuss at this point.
I mean, you can tell just by the sheer facial expression that one pierced Adam right in his heart. And it is the very thing I warned him about years ago, is that pretty much anyone at any time can now pull this trump card out on him and basically say, yo, dude, you're a massive cuck.
I mean, I'm going to do the gentle thing.
That's cool.
And I'm not going to elbow you in the face or give you a Larry Wheel style slap. I'm just going to politely ask you to exit the podcast.
Yo, who is this dude that Adam is talking to like this? Who is this dude that's let Adam talk to him like this? Like, that's crazy. Who is this guy who let Adam violate him like this? Like, come on.
Fuck this podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
You started with me.
Don't get beat up on the way to the car.
And the other thing is, guys, after the display that we saw Adam put on in the ring, where he did not land or even throw a single punch, and he really just cowered in the corner, no one wants to hear about him whooping someone's ass or beating someone down ever again. But yet, here he was once again on Twitter saying, I almost had to give him his third ass whooping of the week. And it's not just men who talk to him this way, but also women.
One quick question. Are you concerned about your child? I believe it's adoption.
Exactly. Crazy work. Crazy work. This whole saga is just crazy work.
She's a daughter, right?
Mhm.
Do you ever worry that one day she'll see this content and maybe would you want her to be doing content like this? Is this something that would make you proud as a father to a young daughter?
I think every parent wants to see their offspring do better than them. So for sure, I wouldn't like to see her, just sort of default to that just because she knows that her
Damn, what's the guy's name? Since he getting slapped up like that, I gotta look into this. I never seen, bro.
parents did it. I know a lot of girls who make a shitload of money on and don't even show their nipples. So I can't just look at only profession and say like, oh, that would be a hideous way for my offspring to earn a living one day. But
You might be right, AZ. You might be right. We all speculating. You might be right. You might be right. But yeah, let's get back to this.
And it really just goes back to this idea that everything for Adam is all about money. I mean, I'm serious when I say, guys, that is a sickness that will deter your entire life.
You wouldn't say it's beautiful.
Well, I don't.
way to earn money?
Obviously, no. I would not call it beautiful though.
So wouldn't you want better for your own wife?
My wife has she loves her career. She loves the business that we're building. She's happy with it,
Oh, I'm sure that she is, Adam. I'm sure that she is. Like I told you guys earlier, she really has been on this world tour.
Yeah. Well, you know how we do it.
I mean, really, guys, just look at the absolutely joyous expression on her face. I won't lie to y'all, I don't think I've ever seen her smile around Adam like that once.
She is not afraid.
Yeah, guys, at this point, I'm really just praying for the daughter. And on a serious note, guys, like if you were deeply into watching this stuff, if it has like...
Yeah, that's enough of that. Like, yeah, we got to get off that. Like, this is getting crazy. You see? Yeah, you might, like I said, you might be right. You might be right. You might be right. I can't say you right. I can't say you wrong. Can't say you wrong. She definitely getting old in the face. You can see that. Like her face is aging faster than her body. All that wear and tear. I know that. I know they all co-workers and stuff, but people do catch feelings in this industry. It's just like pimping and hoeing. A lot of hoes done caught some real feelings. It ain't always just business. It ain't always just business. People catch real feelings. But yeah, let's get off this. Shout out to everybody still in the building rocking with me. Oh, I just saw this video. We got to watch this. We got to watch this. This is Oshay talking about Umar agreeing with Tariq. I don't know what this is about. I did not watch this video at all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, we got to see what this is about. I want to see if Umar said something else that agreeing with FBA. I want to see if he bowed down again.
Dr. Umar really sounds like he believes that Tariq Nasheed is right. A few weeks ago, there was a Netflix roast of Kevin Hart. And of course, there were some white comedians like Shane Gillis, and they said some, very, very hurtful, very disrespectful things towards Kevin Hart. Things that you would
You already know. It's the mileage. That's what I said. I said that, or I hope I didn't say it was the years. I said, yeah, all that's getting to her. I meant the mileage. Thank you, Justin March, for coming through with that correction. Yeah, it's the mileage. It's the lifestyle. The lifestyle will do that to you. It's the lifestyle.
I've never seen in years past towards a black comedian in a celebrity roast. It was really, really, really off the wall. And so Dr. Umar Johnson decided to go to the art of dialogue and to really respond to what happened on the Netflix celebrity roast. But before really getting into...
Correct, Vegeta. Correct. A lot of these dudes be trying to pimp out women and thinking they super player and stuff like that. And then they think they just gonna get a bag and then that's that. And then it go too far. And then not everybody catching feelings, everybody hurt. And because it's like now it's feelings in it. Now it's feelings in it. Now it's feelings in it. Yeah, she looked the same, but she looked older. Like she looked the same, but she looked older. Like she aged a couple years in a couple months.
those roasts, he started to describe in his own way the current climate that we're in as Black people in the country.
Art, we are not on our way back to Jim Crow. We are not almost back in Jim Crow. Art, we are in Jim Crow. The president don't give a damn about Black people. The Supreme Court don't give a damn about Black people. The U.S. Congress don't give a damn about Black people, brother. We are on our own. And I'm telling every Black freedman in this country.
But the next thing that he said.
So Umar is stealing from me now. I'm the one who's been telling people about Jim Crow 2.0 and about how we back in Jim Crow. I've been telling people that since 2016 when Hillary lost the election. When was that? What I said? It was November 9th, 2016. And I said, hell, I made the video. Hail Trump, the great white age. And I talked about how Black people are going back into Jim Crow. And I said, and that's best case scenario. And it's going to take us 40 years to get back to zero. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario is we go back to the antebellum South, because that's possible. Which we are seeing right now, where they're trying to get that 14th Amendment to bring us back to the antebellum South. We are seeing that right now. You're seeing that right now. Shout out to everybody in the building. I think I might need to start this over. I think we need to start bring that back a little bit. Matter of fact, nah.
Said to me was very, very interesting.
And for our Black African and Black Caribbean immigrants who want to stand with us, but you must pick a side. If you're not with us, just let us know that. No harm, no foul. But we need to know where all of our African immigrant brothers stand. We need to know where all Black people in America stand.
Now, this was very...
Come on. See? Umar, I'm happy I watched this because I don't watch Art of the Dialogue. So thank you, Oshay, because you finally bringing some good information. Umar has officially bowed all the way down to FBA. He has officially bowed down. We already did the video where he was trying to blame Jamaicans for why a Jamaican man for why his school ain't open. Now he's talking about Africans and Black immigrants need to pick a side because we back in Jim Crow. So we need to know where they stand. Like they not in Jim Crow too. Like this is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous.
Very interesting, at least for me personally, because as we know, Dr. Umar Johnson doesn't believe in hashtag FBA, hashtag ADOS. He agrees with reparations, not so much with delineation, but there are certain core beliefs. He would absolutely share those same beliefs with Yvette Carnell or with Tariq Nasheed. But the most interesting thing that happened here was that he specifically called out the Caribbeans and Black Africans saying, listen, you guys got to be on code, because if you guys are not on code, you need to let us know, no hard feelings, but you got to let us know if you're with us. Now, I thought this was very telling, especially from a person like Dr. Umar Johnson, who goes around the world and says stuff like this.
The Chinese ain't our friend. The Arab ain't our friend. The Jew is not our friend. The Anglo-Saxon is not our friend. Nobody is the friend of the African. Sure. But we don't need no friends because we got our ancestors. Sure. We got the Most High and we got each other. That's all we need.
Now with the freedmen.
Exactly. Umar going around the world talking all that Black stuff just to come back, and now he's pushing that freedman stuff. Like, you know what's so funny about this? Umar can get on bigger platforms than Tariq Nasheed or any other FBA bozos could ever get on. So him pushing this now makes it 1,000 times more dangerous because, one, he has more legitimacy than the rest of them. He can get on bigger platforms than him, and people will be like, look, if even Umar Johnson recognizes Black immigrants are a problem now. So it must be true because his whole identity is Pan-Africanism. So if Umar is going against Pan-Africanism, then you know Pan-Africanism has failed. This is super dangerous. And this is why I was telling y'all, Even back in the days, Umar got to go. Umar got to go. He can do nothing but harm to the cause of Pan-Africanism. For all the good y'all think he's doing, he's going to end up doing more harm than good. And now the bill is due. Umar right now is doing more harm than good. Because I'm going to go find that video where he said all this to the Art of the Dialogue. And I guarantee you that video probably got more views than any video Tariq got on his channel right now. Any FBA video that Tariq got, I bet you that video got more views. And what if he do this when he go back to the Breakfast Club? Exactly. Money looking funny, so now it's time to be FBA bozo. Yes, because that's what happened. Remember, how did Tariq start pushing ADOS? Because he saw all that, because his money started to slow up, talking that black stuff, and he saw Yvette Carnell getting all that money talking against black immigrants. So he followed suit. It's a white nationalist psyop. They all that's where it came from. A white nationalist psyop. And everybody saw all the money Yvette Carnell was getting, so now they want to grift it. That's what this is. It's one big grift off a white nationalist psyop. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got 270 in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all supporting the stream any way y'all can. PayPal, Cash App, super thanks. We take it all. Whole lot of ones beat a whole lot of nuns any day of the week. And if you ain't got no money, support with a fire emoji. Support with the reaction heart.
All right, FBA are Black Americans. Obviously, it wasn't much of a push for this, but it was with the African community. So Dr. Umar Johnson understands, or at least believes, that a significant part of the African community has their own desires that are different from Black Americans. And it was so different that he addressed it on the Art of Dialogue, even though he doesn't like terminology such as delineation. He believes that a lot of the separatism is divisive and is stupid, but he does realize that there is an issue. And this is the fundamental crack here in the Pan-African community. One of my criticisms is that the thought leaders like Dr. Umar Johnson, they don't have any way of some integration layer between Africans in America or in the West and Black Americans to integrate and do stuff that benefits both parties. It's
forget all that, Oshay. We not doing that. Oh, that's my Twitter, y'all. If y'all want to know my Twitter, that's it right there. Yo, we not doing that, Oshay. We not doing that. Like, we not doing that. Like, you're a bozo and you're weird. Like, all this trying to normalize what Umar's talking about. No, we're not doing that. Umar's a grifter. He showed his hand. This is like the third time he did this. And I've been called him out from the first time he did it. I caught it. Yes, he needs to be deported back to America or back to Poland. Get out of Africa. Exactly. Get out of Africa. Yes, I think he did. He got citizenship in Ghana. But again, this is a grift. This is just a grift. This is just to get a bag. That's what this is about. It's a grift to get a bag. That's it. Most of the people pushing FBA don't actually believe it. They just grifting to get a bag. But like I said, there's a grift to the true believer pipeline. Like Tariq is on that pipeline. A lot of these people are on that pipeline. Shout out again to the to That's Amazing for the 5. Yes, exactly. And that also was a message that Tariq co-signed, by the way. A lot of these FBA bozos co-signed. So like it's like really shame on you, Umar. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Only when we need you.
Imagine Frederick Douglass talking like this. Imagine Marcus Garvey talking like this. Imagine anybody you claim to represent or you big up. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Kwame Nkrumah, anybody talking like this.
To be on code. So imagine you asking somebody from Nigeria, somebody from Ghana to, hey, you need to be on call with us. And then the person from Nigeria or Ghana believes, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even interact with you. And I'm not saying that everybody thinks like that, but what's the incentive to them? In their mind, they believe that I've come to America, I've worked hard, Black Americans did not help me, so I have no incentive to help them. This is not how everybody feels, but certainly you have some that feel like that. This also could be true of me coming to Uganda. I could say, I don't know Ugandans. I'm here because of what I've done. But the reality is that I'm here because Ugandans developed the country enough to where I could have a staff, to where I could have certain internet and things like that. So the infrastructure is developed enough, even if I may feel like I did everything myself. The reality is that there is.
Why don't you go back to America, Oshay? Like, enough is enough. Why don't you go back to America? Like, yeah, go back to America. You don't need to be in Uganda.
There's no real
shout out to Uganda.
Incentive laid down. So Africans and Caribbeans have different interests than Black Americans. And then when you look at this as a larger piece of the pie, this explains the problems that you see in South Africa. What you see in South.
Wait, hold on. You the second person who said commercials is popping up. I don't know why the commercials is popping up. I got to look into that. It should not be no commercials popping up inside this live stream. I don't know what's going on with that. Because, again, y'all be in my live streams. I never got that complaint before today. So I got to go check and see what StreamYard is doing. But shout out to everybody in the building. Hopefully I'll get that problem resolved so this won't happen again.
South Africa is the same thing that Dr. Umar Johnson is describing in Black America. Whereas, hey, listen, let us know if you're on code. If you're not, speak up. That means he believes that a lot of Africans and a lot of Caribbeans are not on code with Black Americans. The same thing very likely is said about Black migrants. You're not on code with Black South Africans. You're here for yourself. Now, the question is, how do you...
What code? What code? What is this code that people are not on code with? What are people doing that are hurting anybody? What is Black immigrants doing that's hurting anybody? Let me know. Let me know. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Like, nobody has given any examples of anything that Black immigrants are doing that is hurting anybody.
You try to talk down on these delineation movements of hashtag ADOS or hashtag FBA, because when you're talking about your own group, it's easier to police them into a certain way of thinking because, hey, we have slavery, we have reparations, things affect us in our community. Now, when you try to attach Blackness and just say all Blackness goes through the same thing, well, that's not necessarily true. Nigerians have experienced something different than Ugandans, and Ugandans have experienced something different than Ghanaians. And see, Ghanaians have experienced something different than Black Americans. And so when we try to make Africans get on code, I'm not saying they're being disrespectful, but sometimes not understanding what the code is because they have never experienced it. It's just like me. Ugandans ask me to get on code with them against something that they want to do.
You slop tubing, Oshay. You slop tubing. You slop tubing. I'm gonna speed you up a little bit. You slop tubing. Get back to Umar.
And for me, that hasn't stopped me. And I don't understand what that is. So I'm reluctant to get on code. I'm not saying.
Look at Oshay. Look at Oshay. Look at all the Africans showing you love. You on a red carpet. They talking to you. They treating you like you somebody. You could have did a better job with that suit, though. I'm not even gonna hold you. You could have did a better job with that suit. You would never get this kind of love among Black Americans. You know that, Oshay, and I know that. But you sitting here talking down on Africans. You don't need to do that, man. You could have been doing your regular celebrity junk, your regular programming. You ain't have to go the anti-African route, bro. All money ain't good money, bro. All money ain't good money. Like, this ridiculous. Look at this sister interviewing you, talking to you like you somebody. You would never get this treatment in America, nigga. Not in a million years. And you going attack these beautiful African people who open their doors to you in a way that Poland never opened no doors to you, in a way America never opened no doors to you, in a way, hell, like I said, even Black Americans never opened no door like this to you. You's a bozo and a dweeb.
The Africans don't understand the plight of Black Americans. I'm just using it as an example. This furthermore proves the point that when you have guys who are thought leaders like Dr. Umar Johnson, who never understand what value is, they can never speak for the sides of Black Americans or Africans, because Dr. Umar himself is a hedonist. He only sees things that make him feel good. You know, he's not a person that sacrifices on the behalf of others. So if it doesn't benefit him, then he's not interested. But in order for the Pan-African world to really have a progress, you have to be interested in.
Exactly. There is no code. There is no code. Like, tell somebody to show you the code. Tell somebody to show you the code. Where's the code? There is no code. Flat blackness, they deem that we all black. That's what they mean when they say flat blackness. Flat blackness is basically a derogatory way of saying Pan-Africanism. Like, we all black. We all black people. I have no idea why he's doing that. Yes, these are anti-black people. That's why they hate Black immigrants. Because remember, FBA ADOS is a white nationalist psyop. ADOS is a white nationalist psyop. FBA comes out of that. Like, yeah. Yes, that sister was quite lovely. And again, if you had a sister like that in America, she would not be interviewing or even wasting time dealing with no lame like Oshay Duke Jackson. Shout out to That's Amazing again for another 5. Yes, they are. And if I'm not mistaken, Neely Fuller even sued Tariq Nasheed for using his work without even giving him props and bastardizing it. That's why Neely Fuller is the only person that Tariq gives props to. Where he go, like our brother Neely Fuller says. And the only other person he gives a little bit of props to is Claude Anderson when he tries to legitimize FBA. When like, well, I didn't create it. Claude Anderson did. Which is a lie. I can see her doing that. I can see her doing that. Yeah. What you mean you didn't know that? What you didn't know?
What the other side is getting. Like, for example, me being a Black American living in Uganda, I cannot be here and have any level of success if I have not fundamentally thought about the Ugandans in which I come in contact with. How do they feel after interacting with me? What do I do for them when I want to work with them? What are my plans? You see, if I don't fundamentally ask those questions, then I'm not going to be ever able to get anything from them. I may be able to get a laugh or a joke or a smile just being fake, but nothing tangible or real world will ever come out of that situation, because I'm only asking to get on code because I told you to, because something's going to happen to us in the Black world, and that person may or may not understand it, versus saying that, hey, this is what I want to do for you, and this is how your community can benefit from it. And largely what this proves from Dr. Umar Johnson is that Caribbeans and Blacks feel that they do not need Black Americans. I'm not saying all of them, but a significant portion of them feel that they do not need Black Americans. I don't know if that portion is 70%. I don't know if it's 20%, but 20% for me is significant enough. Okay. We already know how Somalis are.
So you said it's so that means if 20% is significant enough to attack all Black immigrants, that means any number is sufficient enough to attack all of them. Because you say you don't know if it's 20 or 70, but 20 is sufficient enough. Because if 20 is sufficient, 10% is sufficient. And if 10% is sufficient, any number is any large gathering of them is sufficient. Like, come on, man.
Always, kind of sort of independent, Eritreans, Ethiopians. So we already understand that. It's hard for me to want to work with you if I feel like you don't have anything to offer. If African migrants feel like Black Americans don't have anything to offer, then there's nothing you can do to change their mind about that, right? And these are uncomfortable conversations that many people in the Black world don't want to talk about. Just sweep it underneath the rug, but he messed up and slipped up. Then somebody comes and says that Pan-Africanism is dead, it doesn't work. Then the person turns around and says you're being divisive. Well, obviously, the division has already been going on for a long time. It don't have to be a disrespectful division. The division largely looks like you're over there, I'm over here. If I see you at Africa Day, that's cool. If I see you at Juneteenth, that's cool. if I see you at the Essence Festival and I'm a vendor there and I see you there, that's cool. But after that, we put on our clothes, go back home, and then we go back and do what we're doing with our own individual group until the next big thing, like the city fashion show, the African fashion show. Then we can come back and collaborate. But otherwise, I don't have any real need for you at that time. And until we address the elephant in the room, guys, you're always going to get this situation of,
nah, Oshay, we don't want to hear you monologue. Like, shut up. Shout out to everybody still in the building. Let's see. Let's look at some of these comments. Exactly. And Brother Polite too. Don't forget that. If Brother Polite wasn't locked up, they'd be dealing with him too. Of course they don't got that kind of smoke for them. FBA is a cowardly movement. We already exposed them. Like, was you in the building, Future Free, when I put the video up of FBA with Tariq getting holed out by American Cholo? I think I still got some more of those videos on my channel. I think I might even show some of those tonight or tomorrow. But if you want to watch that stream, go to my second channel. The video is up there. You right. You right, Star Bright. You right. The code is Tariq Nasheed's chicken butt mouth. That's the code. Whatever Tariq say, like just like the Wizard of Oz, like in the movie Wiz. Whatever the Wiz said, that's what it was. He said blue is blue. He said blue is whack, blue is whack. It's whatever. Yellow is good, yellow is good. Speaking of blue and yellow, shout out to everybody who rocking with me on the BYB. Nobody don't need FBA. Nobody don't need them. Shout out to 350. Shout out to 350, yo, in the building. Peace. Like, yeah, this is disgusting. FBA is a hate cult. That is a fact. Of course they would have Polite. Just like Tariq had Polite. Like, y'all don't remember when Tariq brought Polite to be in Hitting Colors 5, even though he was talking all that tether talk, and even though he was talking all that and Brother Polite got exposed as a scammer. Y'all don't remember that? Like, y'all don't remember that? Yeah. Matter of fact, we could take a look at that right now. For the edification of the people, we could take a look at that right now. Yeah, let's go. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that right now. Let's take a look at that right now. Hope I ain't deleted yet, because I got to delete a bunch of videos off here. But here it is.
What's up? Somebody in the room, let them eat.
Here it is. This is Tariq Nasheed justifying having Brother Polite in Hitting Colors 5 after talking all that black immigrant this, black immigrant that, and talking about scamming and all this other stuff. Let's watch this. Shout out to everybody in the building.
What's up? Somebody in the room, let them eat cake. He's talking about somebody being in the movie that's talking about the status correction. Let me tell you something. That don't matter. Negro, and thank you for the 20, by the way. We are at war. These white supremacists are waging war on us. You up here in the chat room talking about a petty, dumbass difference that's insignificant as hell. What you're saying don't matter in a damn war. What you're saying is completely insignificant. You're talking beauty shop, single mama talk. Everybody, we might have some ideological differences, and that's okay. That's grown folks stuff. I'm not going to agree with everybody. I don't have to agree with everything everybody says in order to work with them. We don't have time for that goofy ass nonsense. We don't have time for that. Yeah, we're going to have certain differences about certain things. See,
Exactly. They never talk about Tim Scott. They never talk about Clarence Thomas. They never do, because again, they not about helping black people. It's just a hate cult. That's all it is. It's just a hate cult. It's just a hate cult, and they hate black immigrants. That's why it doesn't matter. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Salute again to That's Amazing for another 5. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like right now, this is Tariq defending Brother Polite. Defending him, knowing that he's a scammer, but he knew he could get a bag with Brother Polite, so he gonna defend his scamming.
That scaredy cat talk. Y'all want to sit up here and petty gossip and all that so you don't have to strap them boots on and get ready. We ain't got time for that, dude. We grown as men and grown as women out here. That's going to discredit what you say. Stop it. That baby-fied, childlike mentality that's prevalent in our community, that's going to have to get thrown out the window. We don't have time. That's just a way for you to stall. Y'all stalling. That's a stalling tactic. That ain't nothing but a damn stalling tactic, to sit on your ass and sit on your bussy and gossip. Ain't no bussy sitting no more. So stop that. And thank you for the donation. And put the rest of your change back in your bussy. And keep it there for safekeepings.
Tariq loved that word bussy, man. He love it. He love it.
But we don't have time for little gossipy ass differences. Well, somebody in here in colors I don't like. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about who somebody you don't like this person. I don't give a damn. We ain't there. I put people in the movie who's spitting some hot fire, some good information that needs to be put out there, and that's all that matters right now. They're putting out good information, and I'm cool with them. Some of y'all might have had some dealings with folks. Y'all work that out with them. You work that out with them. If you had some differences with them, you work that out. You dig? I don't give a damn about that. Let me tell you something. With Ava DuVernay, she's tweeted some stuff and had some connections that I don't like, but I enjoyed her movie. The movie had a great message, and I enjoyed it. You know why I enjoyed it? Because I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown man. And I take a message when I can get it, and if it's a good message, I'm running with it. Let me tell you something. Richard Spencer is a hard...
Exactly. He'll justify anything. If he's getting the bag off of it, he'll justify anything. Shout out to Flavor Genuine in the building. Polite wasn't a convicted sex offender back then, but he was a known scammer. Because remember, this whole diatribe he's going on is against one of his supporters who is pointing out that Brother Polite is a scammer. And mind you, when Tariq was saying all this is back when he was first doing all that FBA and tether talk. Brother Polite is an African. So he don't care about Brother Polite, the African, scamming his fellow FBAs. He don't care nothing about that because he know he could work with Brother Polite and get a bag. And Brother Polite never said nothing bad about him. He has no integrity. He has no integrity.
Hardcore white supremacists, and I wouldn't be around Richard Spencer to save my life. That's an arch enemy.
He said he wouldn't be around Richard Spencer to save his life. But now he got to go glaze him.
But Richard Spencer dropped some good ass game. Do you know I can get some good game from Richard Spencer? Do you know Richard Spencer drops great game? You better learn how to soak up some game where you can get it. Richard Spencer drops hot fire when you listen to him. Meaning, when he says, look, I don't care about integrity, fairness. Yeah, I care about winning. Yeah, I don't care about being called a coward or whatever. As long as I'm winning, I respect that because we need to think like that. We need to think like that. Now, again,
that's the problem. Y'all tried to, like I pointed out before, a lot of y'all use a lot of white supremacist tactics, and y'all sound and behave just like white supremacy. Like a lot of white supremacists. Y'all learned a little too much from them. Y'all learned a little too much from them.
They'll sprinkle some deception on top of it when they get around us, but when they're around each other, they know how to spit real talk in order to maintain power. Richard was like, I only care about dominance, winning and dominance. I don't forget about morality. What the hell is that? We can learn from that. We can learn from that. We've been slipping on that for the last 500 years, trying to take the moral high road. That's why the white supremacists love promoting that moral high road thing with us. They love doing that. Well, Dr. Martin Luther King took the moral high road. He was nonviolent. He learned how to love his enemies. They love promoting that moral high road. They love promoting that when they laying you down 6 feet under after they done blown your brains out. Well, we killed him, but he has so much moral strength. That's why they love promoting Michelle Obama. When they go low, we go high. They love promoting movies like The Help. Black folks getting dominated and mistreated, but you're taking the moral high road. You got so much dignity while you're being mistreated. I'm learning from the Richard Spencer. Hell no. No. None of that moral stuff. If I'm not winning, why am I even in the game? We got to start thinking like that. We have to think like that. We got to start thinking about winning at all costs. You dig?
She charged a small fee for he to hear me rap.
Yeah. The code is like you said earlier, Star Bright. The code is whatever come out of Tariq Nasheed chicken butt mouth. The code is being moral. The code is being unmoral. It's whatever Tariq wanted to be at the moment, whenever he wanted to be. Shout out to everybody in the building for everybody still rocking with me. Got like 300 people in the building. Shout out to everybody here who's watching across all platforms. You can support. Like, if you're watching on another platform, you could comment. I'm going to see it here. So, yeah, you can do that. I can't stand them neither. Yeah, we got to get off this. We got to get off this. Let's move on to another topic. This is a sad topic that I also heard about today. I wanted to bring some light to it. A sister has died in custody. And the story about how she died isn't adding up. It's looking like another Sandra Bland situation, but I don't know. Yeah. So hopefully it's not that type of situation. Hopefully she did pass away from natural causes, but it don't sound like it. So yeah, let's get into this.
Only on Fox here tonight, the daughters of a 48-year-old woman who recently died at the Harris County Jail say they've heard from 5 inmates who tell the same disturbing story. Fox 26's Randy Wallace joining us now live from the Harris County Jail downtown. Randy.
Yo, Anthony. Now, the sheriff's office says Monica Lee Love was pronounced dead at 9:01 p.m. at St. Joseph Hospital. But 5 women in jail with Monica, who've given their names and SPIN numbers, say she died at the jail and no one performed CPR.
My mother is a really open, giving person.
Monica Lee Love, mother of 7, has a nonviolent criminal history involving theft. She had been in the Harris County Jail for 24 days. She had no bond set due to a warrant out of Brazoria County.
The moment she collapsed, my sister received a message and a call at the same time in regards to her collapsing.
This past Saturday, her daughters say they got phone calls from 5 other inmates concerned about her. You have inmates that are talking about how long it took.
Yes, these inmates stated that it took, some stated 15 to 20 minutes, some said 20 to 25 minutes. They estimated that it took any medical staff to respond to her collapsing, that they yelled out and they hollered and they banged on the windows to the picket for help.
Inmates told you what? That she was dead when they put her on the
When
stretcher.
they put her on the stretcher. They said she was cold.
They said she was cold. Her lips and stuff was purple, and all that was already done. Like she was already that color and stuff before medical even arrived.
Before she even left that floor, she was dead.
They knew that,
and they knew that, and that they never ever proceeded to perform CPR on her. That they looked at her and they didn't want to touch her because she had, of course, bodily fluids on her. They were disgusted with my mom, is what they stated. They looked at her like they were disgusted with her. They didn't want to touch her. So no CPR was ever performed.
Her daughters say Monica was taken to the hospital last Tuesday due to heart conditions. She returned to the jail just 1 day before her death.
It's a good thing we had those inmates to speak for her, because all we would have had to know is a call saying she was dead.
Now, in a statement, the sheriff's office says the Texas Commission on Jail Standards and Texas Rangers are investigating in accordance with state law. The sheriff's office Internal Affairs Division is also investigating to see if all policies and procedures were followed. Monica's cause of death is pending an autopsy. Reporting live from the jail, Randy Wallace, Fox 26.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like they didn't even do anything to help the lady. It's like, why do y'all? First of all, I don't understand that they treat everybody like they the worst criminals ever. Like they murdered somebody, like they scraped somebody, like they PDF files. And these people be in jail for like simple things, little things. And it's like y'all act like y'all can't show any humanity to the people. Like, this is a problem. This is another black person who is dead, who should not be dead. This woman should not be dead. This is really sad. Like, she got all them kids. Y'all got her locked away like that. Y'all just took her to the hospital for having heart problems. So if she went to the hospital for having heart problems, why is she back in the jail the next day, like less than 24 hours? How was the hospital supposed to properly monitor her and care for her if she's back in the cell? Like, y'all wouldn't have did that to Jeffrey Epstein. Y'all wouldn't have did that to Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever her name is. Y'all wouldn't have did that to them. These are like literal demons, and y'all wouldn't have did that to them. Y'all would not have done that to them. So yeah, I wanted to touch on this because, again, this is sad. I saw this. I wanted to shed some light on this. It's like another sister has lost their life. Another one of our people is gone for no reason. And this just got to stop. It just got to stop. More people got to be held accountable for this. Why is FBA not talking about this? Yes, it does seem like that. And look, see, FBA ain't talking about no story like this. They too busy talking about black immigrant this, black immigrant that, Democrat this, Democrat that, punk this, punk that. Like they that's all they do now. Yes, we definitely got to. I'm not surprised about it, but nobody else should be surprised about it neither. FBA definitely doesn't want to say anything. But yeah, let's get off this. Let's go to a lighter topic. Yeah, I just wanted to say rest in peace to that system. Shout out to Lady Clinton in the building. Red, black, and green. Yeah, I just wanted to say rest in peace to that sister Monica. And may the mercy of God be with her children and her loved ones. Right now. Okay, we got to get on this video right here. I don't know nothing about this topic. We gonna listen to Poetik Flakko. He been killing it lately. I want to say this. I hope it ain't true. But Poetik Flakko said there's undeniable evidence. I hope that ain't true. I hope that he's just capping in the title. Because they claiming that Shannon Sharpe is gay and he's been exposed. I hope that ain't true. Let's get into this.
Shannon Sharpe finally gets exposed and outed as a homosexual with undeniable proof. I don't know how Shannon Sharpe can explain this or talk himself out of this one. Shannon Sharpe's biggest mistake that if he could take back, he would, is hiring this stylist right here. His name is Hollywood Muggler. Shannon Sharpe was taking this stylist to basketball.
Shannon Sharpe got a stylist? Why was he dressing so weird? Didn't he? Matter of fact, I'm not gonna take that back because a lot of people be dressing, get a stylist, and the stylist got them dressing weird. Like with man purses and all that other stuff. Yeah. So that tracks. He had a stylist and he's walking around with a man purse and all this other stuff.
Game sitting front court, taking him everywhere, being pictured with pop.
How come nobody ever showed no picture like this before? So you got Shannon Sharpe sitting front row at games with his stylist who looks like a blade. How come we are just now hearing about this?
Rossi's, he gave this stylist hella clout. Giving him the clout is now working against Shannon Sharpe because now when Shannon Sharpe had to fire the stylist, Shannon Sharpe has already weaponized the stylist with a platform that the stylist can now use against Shannon Sharpe.
A lot of times, not all, a black start to become a little successful, start to make a little paper. The first thing we say, oh, that ain't gay. Because they were, and like what they try to do is call into question because in our community, even though they say somebody might say it, it's still kind of frowned upon. And it's frowned upon in a lot of communities. Right. But I don't know if it's treated as harsh other than the Muslim community than in the black community.
But you know,
people will say, if you repeat something enough, why you think when people give misinformation? If I keep repeating, people will start to believe it's true because a lot of people believe repetitions of a lie will make it true. So if he had just said it once, but he kept repeating it, knowing me, and I get it. My stylist, Hollywood, he was gay. Okay, that's his life.
Before we get this video started, if you want to learn how I made $142,000 from YouTube this month, join my community by clicking a link in the description. That's where I give you guys.
I'm loyal to Shelly.
Let's get started. Let's grind. Let's make money together.
That's not mine. Mm-hmm. Hollywood no longer styles me. Why? Because I'm loyal to Shelly. She was hurt that after 20 plus years of being my stylist, that I had gone outside to hire someone else. And someone else was getting the credit when she was there at CBS. She was there when I started at Fox. She was there when I was going out and doing red carpet events. And I never had a problem. And for me, in my head, I thought I needed someone outside.
Right.
I didn't buy one thing new when Hollywood started styling me. Everything, all those LB jackets, all that stuff that I already had it.
Yeah, that definitely looks suspect. I'm not even gonna hold you. So let me get this straight. You had a female stylist, and then for some who was doing a great job for like what 20 plus years, and then you decided to go hire some gay dude that you don't even know to be your stylist. And you wasn't even buying no new clothes or nothing like that. Yeah, that sounds suspect. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. I know, yeah, they've been saying that. Well, also, shout out to you. That's amazing. I gave you a wrench. The rules about having a wrench. Don't block anybody, and if somebody is spamming or being like disrespectful, like calling people tethers or cursing at people and stuff like that, and then one of the FBA bozos, just put them on timeout. All right, cool.
And a lot of the stuff she had already put together, but I took it apart. So when he put it back together, it was just what she had put together. And I told him, I said, Hollywood, I said, bro, I think you did an unbelievable job. I said, but I'm going to go back to Shelly because it's hurting her.
I don't think anybody bought that excuse for why he fired the gay stylist, not even the gay stylist. Even the gay stylist feels like Shannon Sharpe fired him because the gay rumors were ramping up And Shannon Sharpe felt like a way to silence the rumors was to just separate himself completely from the stylist so he don't have to be caught in public with this gay stylist, right? Because the gay stylist was traveling with Shannon Sharpe. Now, almost immediately after...
Oh, word? I didn't know that. I just heard it was gay rumors. I didn't know they had like a person to attach it with. Like, oh, no wonder the rumors got so big. You sitting here. Oh, I remember this outfit. See, that's why the rumors got so big. Because I remember this outfit. I didn't know he was sitting next to a gay stylist. See, that's why the rumors got so big like this. See, you played yourself. Like, Shannon, if you not either you the sloppiest DL person in the world or / stupidest DL person in the world, or you just, I don't know where your brain was at, brother. I don't know why you think it's acceptable to have a gay stylist and be stepping out with him like this, like y'all on a date. Did you ever step out with your female stylist like this? Did you ever have Shelly front row like this? Did you ever platform Shelly like this, my man? Like, this is crazy.
Shannon Sharpe fired this dude, he began to post messages without any caption. Now, the purpose of posting these messages was to see what him and Shannon Sharpe was talking about or how their discussions went. And some of these messages is Shannon Sharpe sending this dude selfies with kissy faces. Like, it's very bizarre, but clearly he was putting this out there to send a message like, hey, Shannon Sharpe is a homosexual. Me and Shannon Sharpe had a thing. This was the purpose of it, obviously. Buddy must have deleted his messages too, because when Shannon Sharpe is sending him stuff, even this, like the selfie and the kissy face is crazy, there's no response from him, which tells me he deleted all of his responses and all of his messages and only kept Shannon Sharpe and what he sent to make Shannon Sharpe look crazier. Shannon Sharpe apparently also bought this dude a G-Wagon, which, again, is...
Yeah, this is crazy. You sending a gay dude you already had a stylist, but you felt the need to go out and get a gay male stylist that you send kissy faces and selfies to, that you bring to the game with you, that you have platform and help get him his own clout, and you got him a G-Wagon. And he was your stylist, but he didn't actually style anything because you didn't have to buy no new clothes, and the outfits your original stylist already bought for you and already put them together. Yeah, this is looking bad, Shannon Sharpe. I'm not going to say you gay. I'm not going to do that, but this is definitely looking bad. This is looking bad.
Bizarre, but buying somebody on your team a nice car is, right? Like, it's not proof he's a homosexual. Now, Shannon Sharpe sending, the selfie with the kissy faces is bizarre, right? Especially to your gay stylist. That's bizarre. Like, for sure, it's bizarre. Now, this dude has been committed to outing Shannon Sharpe since he got fired. And what he orchestrated today and the receipts he provided today, it's worse. It blows out the selfie with the kissy face out the window. Selfie with the kissy face is sus, but it's not really undeniable proof somebody is gay or is homosexual, right? Now, it's no coincidence that this gay stylist who was working for Shannon Sharpe for a while, who is now out in Shannon Sharpe and insinuating him and Shannon Sharpe had something going on. It's no coincidence in my eyes that this dude, Hollywood Muggler, he was also linked to another down low NFL player. Back in 2013, an NFL player called Kerry Rose, he was a safety in the NFL. He played for like 9 years in the NFL. He was spotted out with Hollywood. Now, Kerry Rose was a married man at the time. So when these pictures linked of him and like Hollywood on dates and Kerry kissing on Hollywood, Kerry Rose dropped a statement with TMZ claiming, that Hollywood was just his friend. It was nothing gay going on. He's not a gay man. He specifically says, I am not gay. All right. And he says the photos have been circulating of my former assistant and I that I have caused some rumors regarding my sexuality. Bruh. So he tries to claim, man, this is just my former assistant, is my homie. Me giving him a kiss on the cheek, a kiss on the forehead, hugged up with him, looking very intimate. There's nothing wrong with that. So,
yeah, he a blade too. Yeah. And I guess he's gonna try to run game and say he's comfortable in his sexuality. I'm gonna tell people right now that comfortable in your sexuality talk, that's game. That's game. Because the only way to prove you are comfortable in your sexuality, or the only time you need to say something like that, if something gay is going on. Nobody ever doing something straight or just doing something regular has to say, oh, I'm comfortable in my sexuality. Or I'm not questioning, so I can do this. You only say that when you're doing something gay or somebody's trying to convince you to do something gay. That's what that means. That's what that means. Yeah, this picture is AO, beyond AO. It's a whole pause. Like, get that dude out of here.
Hollywood came out after Carrie says, I'm not gay, nor is this my boyfriend or anything. He's just my former assistant. Well, Hollywood came out and dropped a full expose tell-all video, including videos of Carrie and Hollywood in bed.
When someone had leaked some pictures of he and I out, and he said to the tabloid that he was not gay. Now, my thing is this: if you don't want people to know your business, then you just don't speak on it. Now, you're not going to make me look like a damn fool. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big of a star you are. You're not.
See, played yourself. See, they again, they don't want to. Nobody want to be a secret. Nobody want to be a secret. That's a message to all you DL bozos out there. Nobody want to be a secret. So he probably was the one. The reason y'all probably even got caught up in cameras flicking is because he did it. He wanted you to come out and admit it. He probably set you up for the kill to do this because it make no sense. So because you know he's married, you know he's not. He's DL. So what is the point of you coming out and exposing him when he's denying something that you know is supposed to be on the DL? Of course he's supposed to say he's not gay. Now you talking about, oh, I'm not gonna be made to be looked the fool. What do you mean made to look the fool? You supposed to be the work assistant. That's what you supposed to be. You probably met his wife and everything. You just supposed to be the assistant. See? You set that up, Hollywood. You set that up.
Not about to make me like a fool. It took a little while. It was not like something that we jumped right into. Maybe like 3.5 months. Carrie Rose is gay. I mean, anytime you lay with the person that has the same thing that you have between thy legs and you sleep with them, you're gay. But I think that I probably was the first guy that he tried, and he liked it. It was good sex. It really was. Nobody was uncomfortable, because if you're uncomfortable, you don't do it more than one time. Now, it wasn't just sex. I'm no one's whore. So we had a relationship like two people have. We had fun. We took trips, and we done a lot.
Exactly. Nobody want to be a secret. You try to be in a whole relationship with this dude, and he's supposed to knew what it was. He was the one who set you up for the kill. No way nobody got those. You're not even no big football player like that. So why would people be randomly out taking pictures of you? He set that up. This is his play. He set that up for it to come out, and he waited for you to deny it, like he knew you was gonna deny it. And then he got a chance to do this as for clout. The fact that Shannon Sharpe would even associate with somebody who did something like this is crazy in and of itself. Because what's stopping him for lying on you? Because, yeah, he may be telling the truth against this person, but now he done got this credibility as being this person who sleeps with down low football players. So all he got to do is come out and say, yeah, I slept with you too, but I don't got no proof. And people are going to believe him. Like, I tell you what, people do not be using their brain.
A lot of things together that couples do. So it was not just sex. He never talked about coming out as gay. I think that he felt like it was going to be something that no one found out. And, that was just going to be it, I don't think he thought the pictures were going to leak. I did not expect him to come out as gay. And I don't expect him to come out as gay now, because he has lied to the media and his, fans by saying he's not gay. And he know if he was to say, yes, I had a relationship.
So if you knew he wasn't going to come out and you don't expect him to come out, why are you at it? Why are you outing him? Yeah, we about to get off this. Like, this is crazy. Like Poetik Flakko, I don't know why you needed to play all of this. How much more is going on? All right, it's not too much longer.
Relationship with Hollywood, that they would eat his ass up because he's live. I most certainly do think there are other gay players in the NFL. I think there are gay players in every sport. Of course, you just don't know about it because it's such a manly sport. So of course they don't want it out. But I definitely.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This nigga said he had a female stylist for 20 years, and she did all his best outfits she put together. So why would you go hire a gay stylist who's not even known for being a stylist? A gay man, why would you go out and hire a gay man who's not even known for being a stylist? And you even admitted out your own mouth that this gay man never, ever, ever got you no new clothes, never put together no new outfits, nothing. Everything that you wore and everything you was doing was, all your outfits came from that black woman. He would just help you wear certain stuff. But at the end of the day, he never got you nothing new. Everything you already had. Why would you do that? So you went out, left the sister to go get him, hire him. He doesn't actually do anything, but like help you pick out some clothes that the sister got for you, and you help him, bring him clout, platform him, bringing him to basketball games, got him sitting front row, got his pockets fat, and you bought him a G-Wagon. Come on now. Come on, Shannon Sharpe. Now I'm seeing my Poetik Flakko saying this is undeniable proof. Shout out to everybody still in the building.
I think there are other gay players in the NFL. They want to come out, but they don't know how to come out, so they run. I call it chicken shit.
What are the odds here, man, that Shannon Sharpe, who played in the NFL at the same time as Kerry Rose, hires Kerry Rose, former gay assistant who Kerry Rose was sleeping with as a down low NFL player? Shannon Sharpe hires that gay assistant to be his stylist, while Shannon Sharpe already had a stylist. Shannon Sharpe admitted himself he had Sherry as his stylist. And Sherry at Hollywood, their work was very similar and identical. There was no difference. But he hired Hollywood, the former gay assistant that was sleeping with the down low NFL player, to be his stylist and travel on the road with him. Like, come on, son. Like, come on, bro. Now, today, the receipts that dropped today is just damning. So Hollywood, who is now the fired assistant of Shannon Sharpe, has already been hinting towards him and Shannon Sharpe having a relationship or being intimate. Well, this time around, he linked up the girlfriend of one of Shannon Sharpe employees with Tasha K. Now, apparently, Hollywood and this employee was working for Shannon Sharpe at the same time before Hollywood got fired. Now, the girlfriend provided Tasha K with receipts that left me shocked, stunned, mouth open, pause, just dumbfounded. I couldn't.
Hey, yo, pause. Left you with your mouth open, and I paused it with your mouth open. Hey, yo, pause.
How does Shannon Sharpe get out of this? There's no
triple pause.
No explanation of this. And when the employee responded back to the allegations, he ain't make it better at all.
All right, Mr. Shannon Sharpe. I literally did not get any sleep last night, thanks to work, thanks to Shaq. And I've been up, and then I was up at 6 a.m. this morning talking to a young lady in my DM that was really frustrated about what she found in her boyfriend's phone, okay? And I said, well, send it to me, okay? And so she sent it to me, and she said, I just don't understand why my boyfriend would have these photos of him and Shannon Sharpe in the same hotel room with Shannon Sharpe's stylist, Hollywood. Hollywood has been romantically linked to Shannon Sharpe, the stylist, the one he publicly took on basketball dates, traveled with to Paris. They no longer work for each other, or they're no longer together because allegedly, according to sources that are close to the parties, Hollywood walked in on, Hollywood's in the blue hat, walked in on his new show producer, Jordan, with Shannon.
The employee name is Royce. Now, Royce is somebody you see with Shannon Sharpe all the time, right? Royce does like flexible, like get ready with me all on TikTok. Like you see this dude TikTok, you would know he's flexible.
All right. Come on now. Shannon Sharpe got too many gay people around him, man. Too many gay people around him. Too many gay people around you who don't actually have a job to do. Come on now.
He's a fanboy for sure. Right? Now, the girlfriend of Royce apparently goes through his phone and sees pictures of him in a hotel room with Shannon Sharpe, as well as Shannon Sharpe sending him pictures that Shannon Sharpe took of Royce. Now, these pictures, I'm telling you right now, bro, are pictures that no straight man should be taking of any homies of theirs. Employee, it doesn't matter. No straight man should be taking these pictures of any man in these compromising positions, okay?
This is a screen record. She says, Hollywood, listen, I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. I went through my boyfriend's phone, well, ex-boyfriend now, that I know you, him, and Shannon Sharpe had been effing. Yes, Roy Styles was my boyfriend. I have all the pictures and videos. He couldn't lie because I have the receipts. I know about the videos Shannon recorded of him in y'all hotel room in Vegas. The funny thing is, I don't think you knew he had a girlfriend, but I most definitely know Shannon knew because I talked to him one day when he called Royce. I will be putting it out to the media. He played in my face. Now it's time for me to have my fun. Can you put up the screen recording, or is there risque stuff? Okay, so this is the screen recording. This is all the risque. I'm just trying to let you see them. Okay. All right. So just to let you know how much we received. Hold on for a second. I do want to show some individual photos. Give me a second. I do want to show some individual photos of Hollywood and him in the bathroom, and all three of them together in the elevator, as well as gifts. Make sure don't nothing. Did you watch that video? Oh, okay.
They couldn't show the nude pictures on YouTube, obviously, due to regulations.
Come on, Shannon. They might be right, man. Nah, Ocho Cinco too? Nah. Hopefully it's all cap. You say he, oh no. You say he like old gay man? Oh no, I'm talking about I hope all the gay stuff is cap. Like we already know about the little white girl. I hope all. What you mean Oshay Ocho admitted he was gay? When that happened?
So they put the nude photos on Tasha K's website, but this is just one of the nude photos. And like, we'll even give you guys like a glimpse of exactly what they are, and I'll try to like blur it and hide some things. But Royce is taking compromising pictures, nude pictures in the hotel room with Shannon Sharpe, right? According to Royce's girlfriend. And these pictures are compromising. Now, Royce responds back to this with an excuse that's just stupid, like just the most like stupid excuse ever in the world for this. But yeah, this is not what straight men do. No straight man should be taking nude photos in hotel rooms with other straight men. This is just absurd.
All right, pause. So this is what she found. So the other photos that she found are risque. I'm going to put them, and they each took pictures of each other while he was in the hotel room with Hollywood and with Shannon. This is Shannon sitting on the bed, right? Is that Shannon? It looks like Shannon.
Here's one of the risque pictures. The girlfriend is claiming that Shannon Sharpe sent this dude, or that Shannon Sharpe took. Now, Roy.
Nah. Shannon, you better not have took this picture. If you took this picture, Shannon, you faded. You faded, bro. You faded. It might be. This might be some humiliation ritual. It might be. He might have had to walk through that door because, you know, Shannon just came up on a big bag. So, yeah.
This does not deny that these pictures were taken in a hotel room with Shannon Sharpe. Royce is now claiming that these pictures are innocent. So the girlfriend then writes, is a couple more fitness social media influencer that y'all have been with, and I'm gonna find out who they are and blast them as well. So Shannon was running a thought house. I see you as the main boyfriend. I'm on y'all app. She sent this message to Hollywood, and Hollywood sent it to Tasha K. To make things worse, this dude Royce dropped the video today. You're about to see the video. Royce is the employee who was on the bed, spread eagle, his privates out for everybody to see. Now, the girlfriend claimed that Shannon Sharpe is who took those pictures, and Royce also took compromising pictures of Shannon Sharpe as well. Now, Royce claims that the pictures that were took, he doesn't deny none of it. He just says, listen, okay, I may take some flamboyant gay pictures, but I'm straight. Pictures means nothing. I'm still straight. And I'm sitting back like, brother, do you understand? Do you... you were better off not saying anything in this situation.
I'm not going to talk bad about that community. I'm not.
Hey, yo, bro, you sound guilty, man. You sound like you a part of that community. You probably a part of the DL element of that community.
A homophobe or anything like that. So I'm not going to sit here and try to bash anyone. You know, what you do behind closed doors is between you and whoever you do it with. With that being said, I'm straight. I don't know how many times I got to put it out there. I don't know how many times I have to address this issue. I'm not bisexual. I don't dipple and dabble and none of that shit you guys want to try to put that shit out there and say. I'm 100% straight. I'm 100% straight. I don't know how many times I got to say that.
Exactly. It better have been some girl who took those pictures or somebody taking those pictures to send to a girl or something. Better not have been y'all trading nudes.
Yes, I've taken pictures that you can say looks a little sus or gay, whatever. But I can, trust me, I'm 100% straight. And anyone who knows me, like really knows me, like the people who grew up with me, who've been around me, been around my family, who's actually seen me grow into the person I am today, will vouch and say the same thing.
Come on. Hey, man. Hey, bruh. Hey, man. Come on. Yes, sir. Those pictures were a little more than a little. That's not the best response, bro. If I'm Shannon Sharpe, you fired, bro. If I'm Shannon Sharpe, you are fired for that response. People to come and say, man,
yeah, if I'm Shannon Sharpe, I'm firing every last one of them. Shannon played himself by even having dudes around him like that. Like, come on, man. Pause. Like, pause. And the dude do sound super zesty. Super zesty.
Ah, bruh, man, she lying, yo. I had Shannon's name saved. It was another Shannon who sent me those pictures, not that Shannon. She got it wrong. You're supposed to make up something, bro. Saying, hey, man, the pictures were a little sus. I admit the pictures were sus. I shouldn't have been balls out in a room with another man. But people, I'm not gay. Just believe me. All right, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, man?
Yeah, we go off this. Dad, that's 1:30 in the morning. And I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, too. I got carried away. This is crazy. Shout out to everybody who stayed in the building and rock with me and across all platforms. We got like 300 in the building across all platforms. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank you for all y'all support. Family, also make sure you go subscribe to my second channel. It's in the pinned comment. Go subscribe to my second channel. Also, family, PayPal, Cash App, super thanks. I take it all. But yeah, let's shout out everybody who who helped make this night possible. Matter of fact, before we do that, let me get the link to my second channel so I could drop it in the comments. Shout out to all of y'all. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Hit that link on your way out and go subscribe to that channel, family. I just posted it. Hit that link on your way out and go subscribe to that channel. Go. Do me that favor. If you don't do nothing else tonight, you could do that. That is much needed, much appreciated. Hopefully I can see y'all all tomorrow, but let's get into this. Shout out to RS7RV for the $199 for setting it off. Shout out to K Dawn for the 5. Shout out to That's Amazing for the 5. He's also a new moderator to the channel. Shout out to Diasporian for the 5. Shout out to RS7RV for the $199. Shout out to Ralph for the 3 on the Cash App. Shout out to the Lord of Slaughter for the $199. Shout out to Ralph again for the 5 on the Cash App. I think he sent the 5 first and then sent the 3. Either way, shout out to him for that. Shout out to Madison for the $199. Shout out to Justin March for gifting 20 memberships. Family, if Justin March gifts you a membership, make sure you keep it going. Keep it going and make sure you thank him. And you can raise it or you can lower it, but keep it going. Shout out to That's Amazing for the 5. Shout out to That's Amazing for another 5. Shout out to a pimp named Slickback for the 5. Pimp named Slickback 7780 for the 5. Shout out to That's Amazing for another 5. Shout out to That's Amazing for another 5. Shout out to That's Amazing for another 5. And shout out to That's Amazing for another 5. Oh, that's amazing. You gave a lot of 5s. Shout out to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 5s. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video now. Thank you for the fire emojis. Everybody who sent fire emojis, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit that link, family. Hit that link on your way out. Yeah, it's been fun. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh yeah, that would be a nightmare. I don't even want to talk about that no more. What video? What video? What video? 350? I don't know what video you talk about. Crazy. You did? Yeah, I ain't hear about that. But yeah, I'm about to end this stream. Everybody, make sure y'all go subscribe to my other channels. It's been fun. It's been good. Good morning, good night, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever. See y'all maybe tomorrow or later today or whenever. And I'm gonna end this video here. AZ, I don't know who this is. I'll look into that. You could probably email me. And on that note, everybody, and in fact, let me look that up real quick. Let me look that up real quick before I end this to see if I heard about this. Oh, I think this is the one. I think I did hear about this when this lady got killed. I mean, she died after the employee beat her up and she died. I think I did hear about that. I didn't cover it, but I did. I think I did hear about it. So I'll probably try to cover that when I do another live. But thank you for bringing that up and bringing that back to my attention. Sadly, so many stories like that be popping up lately. It's sad. But anyway, yeah, that's the one. I knew it. I just thought about it. Yeah, that's the one. So anyway, on that note, family, peace.